blessed Saturday evening, guys, as we welcome you back here at the Collegiate League 2016 summer term. What's about to unfold to you guys are the tiebreaker matches between University of Santo Tomas Tigers versus we have Ateneo de Davao, right of passage. That is for game 1, whereas for game 2, it's gonna be Our Lady of Fatima University Profilers of the Unknown versus University of Iloilo Salvaje Nari. We're gonna be your shoutcasters for today's matches. Ako po, Yushin Buwinwan for an eye. Kasama ko syempre si Alpha sa ngayon, mga kaibigan.
Pinanindigan mo na yun, ha?
Hindi ko na makalimutan, pre. And of course, powered by Smart Communications, you are in for an exciting League of Legends campus action dito sa LCL. And again, going sa game 1 natin, UST versus ADDU. Background sa match na to, this is not really this is a tiebreaker match.
Yes. So
pero hindi siya yung hindi siya yung extended na tiebreaker match. Siya yung part talaga siya ng group stage kasi yung group stage natin is double round robin.
Yeah.
So everyone is set to naging tiebreaker pala siya.
Naging tiebreaker siya kasi
matatapos na sana, mako-conclude sana siya. Nag 1-1.
Yes.
Oo, matatapos na sana.
Yung last week,
Yes, supposedly concluded na to, but of course, the recent incidents in Davao got this game postponed. Of course, we all know that the Rojas Street Market, yung bombing doon, 100 meters away lang yun, mula sa Ateneo de Davao. And of course, we prioritize the health of our players.
Safe, guys.
Ayan, now we have the matches. That's what matters right now. So, going into this game, we have a few interviews, no?
Yeah,
Sa mga players natin.
Galing sa ating mga players,
clips natin.
mga messages
a quick
nila.
background kasi you are very well aware how UST plays. You are very well aware how wild card Ateneo de Davao is coming in from the Mindanao Conference, di ba?
Nakakatuwa lang kasi yung teams na to, matagal na rin kasi ang Tigers.
Yes.
Although medyo bago-bago sila, ang makakalaban nila is yung Rite of Passage, which is sobrang matagal na din.
Yes.
So we are facing right now two veteran teams
which has a lot of promise. We have to take note that UST has, a very familiar names in their roster. We have King in the top lane na naglaro na rin sa isang championship match dati, di ba? Against, I think that's PUB or DUP sa LCL 2015 summer natin. We also have Grace. Yes,
a
as
former
the ADC
player
for
from
UST.
Imperium Pro Team.
Yes. Ayan. So, first up, yung isa sa mga bagong members dito, relatively, ng UST, we have Sirius para sa kanyang interview.
Yes.
What do you think as he enters into this match? Let's see this video, guys.
Bilang second seed ng SLU, hindi sila much of a threat to us because we're very confident in our skills as a team. Pero ang ADDU, alam ko sila individually as a solo queue players. At bilang solo queue players na yun, hina-high rank ko sila as a good player.
Yes, as you could see how Sirius is putting players of Ateneo de Davao University in a high regard.
Yeah,
diba?
so Sirius being serious against Ateneo de Davao.
Hindi biroan, kumbaga kinumpare niya sa last na laban nila agad St. Louis University na siguro nga hindi trend dito. Nag-reflect naman sa paglalaro yun ng UST against SLU, but this time, may malaking acknowledgement na makikita natin mula sa jungler dito. Kind of, one of the players who let the ball rolling para sa UST, that is Sirius.
The voice of UST.
Isa sa mga voice ng UST during the game, during sa mga matches, actually being the guide para kay King pagdating sa top lane, when to go aggressive or when to, play it passive. Pero ayun, that guy, he's acknowledging the micromechanics na meron daw, yung promise na meron itong Ateneo de Davao. I would say Ateneo de Davao, champion of the Mindanao Conference natin.
They are.
Has the leniency, has the leeway to make this mga kakaibang picks nga. And para makapag-pull off ka ng kakaibang picks, it requires a certain level, high, quite relatively, na skill level para magawa mo ngayon.
And
yung
you're not talking about only skill level Andun ka din sa synergy ng team nyo na parang mag-pick ka ng unorthodox champion with this meta against a team which is already, a former champion or a veteran na coming into the group stages na overcome nila yun. So it means that they have a pretty solid team composition. And they know each other how well or how great they move around the map.
So we'll hear more from the other members of UST. Once again, check this next video of us.
as a bot lane duo, actually, I'm pretty confident that we're standing inside the top 3 of bot lane duos inside the LCL community actually sa lahat. Kasi knowing Raze, he's a good ADC. Background niya IPT. Tapos ako naman, I don't have much background pero I'm sure na I give Raze kung ano yung mabibigay sa kanya na kung sino mang ibang support. Kasi playing support isn't really about mechanics. It's about having good decisions and good timing and precision sa skills.
Kasi I think kaming dalawa ng support kong si Uomi ay isa sa mga pinakamalakas na bot lane sa LCL.
Ayun, so we can see how the bottom duo of University of Santo Tomas plays it out. Uomi and Raze, nakita nyo sila guys, so you can see how Uomi guides us on the mindset, player mindset ng isang support.
And nakakatuwa pa kasi pareha sila nasagot. So alam mo yung in-sync talaga sila, or may synergy talaga sila.
Pareha sila nag-a-agree na magaling daw sila. Magaling daw
Well, yeah, I do agree. Like, the damage or the output talaga na nanggagaling mostly is nasa bot lane talaga or their ace players. Ang maganda lang kasi yung dito, Umi, he doesn't have much of a background, pero he really compensates dun sa pagiging hyper-aggressive ni Raze. There are times talaga. And Umi, stepping up to the game.
Of course.
Equalizing the power with a former pro player.
Yes, that's how it is played. University of Santo Tomas has been known to play around Raze. Yes, there's this King, the threat ni King sa top lane.
Yes.
Pero yung consistency kasi ni King has been put in question so far sa mga laro niya. So, yun, ang pinaka, you would say na kapag dating sa UST Teletigers, the name that pops up, the player that pops up would be Raze. And that's the good thing. That's the point that Uomi is saying here. Siguro nga hindi sa mechanics. We could acknowledge support players like the match of Mad Life, the match of Afro, mga magaling na support players. Pero sa laro, when it comes to the game, actually, it's pagdating sa mga teams, they value more how the support complements the ADC. And I think UST find the perfect support para sa kanilang, para kay Raze, di ba?
It's all about decision making. It doesn't have to be mechanics or clutch plays. Dahil lahat yun, nanggagaling sa ating mga carry role. Kaya dapat, pag-support, mostly talaga good decision making or you really do protect the carries that can finish up the game.
Yes, at makikita din natin na sa paglalaro, sa playstyle din ni Raze, you could see the confidence and the trust na meron siya pagdating kay Uomi sa kanyang support dito. That sometimes nakikita natin na we could comment in sa playstyle ni Raze na ang aggressive ni Raze, mga ganon. But that is because to be aggressive, to reach a level of aggressiveness na katulad ng kay Raze, would require a level of trust na maybe meron nga sila ni Uomi dito. But of course, we would want to check also not just that kind of synergy sa bottom lane, but also another synergy din para sa UST, and that is on the top lane and jungle synergy. So check out this video, of course, featuring naman King and Sirius once again.
Nag-synergize ako mostly with our jungler. Kasi he tells me when to he tells me asan yung jungler ng kalaban eh. Kasi since jungle main siya, dapat alam niya rin yung rotations ng kalaban. So yung sinasabi niya if nasa top side or bot side yung so mas nag-synergize kami sa ganung factor na alam ko kailan ako maging aggressive, alam ko kailan ako hold yung lane ko.
Our top laner is really prone to ganks, so as a jungler, I fill in that weakness. So I dictate where the enemy jungler is at all times, and just generally tell him when to go aggressive or when to dive his lane to give him a much better lead. Kaya nagpe-play around kami sa jungler na kalaban kung kailan kami maging aggressive.
Yun, so you could see how this game will be played. You have to take note of the rotations ng isang jungler. We have to see kung ano yung mindset dito na meron si Sirius on how he tries to predict kung nasan yung location. As he has mentioned, nasan yung location ng kabilang jungler. And dun, ang isa sa mga current effects nun would be how King will go for his playstyle. Anong playstyle ang gagawin nila for that certain window na siguro kung magagank man siya o hindi.
Yun nga nakikita natin dito yung pagiging voice ni Sirius sa buong team. So, mas nagagamit din talaga siya in terms of the aggression din na nanggagaling kay King. So, we are looking right now that these two carries are really aggressive, which is na nag-compensate din si Uomi for the bot lane and top lane for
Two
Sirius.
carries. Sino yung two carries?
Si King tsaka si Raze.
Si Raze.
Yeah, they are both aggressive, but you have Uomi you have Sirius that
Sirius.
really compensates or completes the team composition.
Yes, makita rin natin yung adjustment sa playstyle ni Sirius pagdating sa mga champions niya.
Yeah.
Leaning more mula sa mga great picks na naging Zac, di ba? Transitions
Yeah,
onto Zac. Of
from
course, we cannot
Graves.
deny how Zac has been a really good pick right now in
Yes.
the jungle. But of course, it would be, you have to compliment, you have to notice kung ano yung adjustment ng isang jungler
Yes.
just to complement nga yung kanyang teammates. Actually, I'd say na when it comes to a game, talagang kailangan mo rin talaga optimal number of carry. I know, it might be constricting.
Yeah.
Pero I'd say dalawang carries talaga. I mean, it's either mid lane ADC o kaya top lane ADC. When you have 2 carries, halos goods na yun. Pagdating sa composition
You
mo.
can go ahead and pull utility
Yeah.
or tank na
But of
sa
course,
iba.
we have specialized composition like
yeah.
4 pokes.
Yeah, may
One
mga
front line,
pom-poms
di ba?
or yung meron tayong mga full utility
Yeah.
mula top hanggang support pero yung ADC lang talaga yung may DPS.
Oh, we have to understand kasi that carries are champions who are gold hungry. Yun
Yeah.
yung problema dito. Kaya sinasabi ko rin na you really cannot afford on having like around, I mean, again, I don't want to be constricting, pero you really cannot, having 3 carries would require 3 champions that would need to, haggle with gold.
Yes.
Oo, so I'd say dalawa for
Kasi
a game.
pag-aaralan mo rin kasi yung kill distribution,
Oo, I mean,
what lane to take
Oo,
para
oo.
mas mag-snowball
oh,
si
even
carry.
TSM is doing that kung kanino nila binibigay
Yeah.
yung gold. Isa sa mga players who's notable pagdating sa pagiging efficient sa pagkuha ng gold when it comes to farming consistently always as a high gold would be Reckless. Mga ganun. As a
Yeah.
ADC. Dati.
Well,
Hindi ko alam
actually, sa
ngayon.
mid lane si Froggen naman.
Si
Like, he has
Froggen.
the 500 creep score or minion score record sa league. So,
Yeah.
sobrang solid niya sa mid lane.
And now that we have the two tandems dito ng UST in check, there's of course this one guy left pa. Yung mid lane natin. So,
yung mga
ayun.
naiiwan tulad ko.
Oo.
Nag-iisa.
Tignan natin, ano bang meron? What's up with the mid lane naman ng UST? And we have an interview with Reaper for that.
I'm confident in my playstyle kasi nakakalaro ko yung mga LCL players. So, hindi naman problem.
Oh, diba?
Diba? Solid nung sagot, diba?
Oo, ang haba.
Ay, alam mo yon si FPJ, legend siya.
Oo,
Okay,
sabagay.
he's
Yun-
known
yun
a
yung
man
mga
of
ano
few
lang.
words. A man of few
Man of
words.
few words. Or parang,
Ayan ang pinapakita ni Reaper dito.
let's keep it short.
Oo, the C, kung gaano ka-sinister ang mga short answers.
Oo.
Pero hindi. Pero interesting lang.
Yeah.
So, nakakalaro mo ang LCL players. So, yung mga nakakalaro yung LCL
Oo,
players
dapat
dyan.
confident na kayo kasi kalibel niyo na sila
Si
eh.
Reaper, di ba? Ganun yung sagot. Pero going back into the actual stats dito ni Reaper is that he has, he has his own playstyle.
Yeah.
Pero we could say that there's this split opinion about the composition of University of Santo Tomas na some are leaning onto Molier's playstyle.
Yes.
So parang baka mas magaling si Molier. Pero we have to give credit to Reaper on how he adjusts for his teammate. Reaper has been playing Karma. And
Yeah, sobrang utility ng mid lane
Yes.
niya to compensate of course the carries on the team.
yes,
super high
pagdating sa top lane, Karma just, allows your other teammates to be sticky.
Yeah,
Diba?
nakakatuwa rin kasi like Karma is the one champion na parang hindi niya kailangan mag-snowball. You just need to even the mid lane. You just need to wave clear. Don't let the mid lane roam around. Pero yun nga, Patrick Shinbu, we are here on the drafting
Yes,
phase and
ladies
the
and
bans has been dropped. Both teams, at dito tayo sa fourth pick coming from Rite of Passage. So break it down.
Yes, mga kaibigan, first discussing the bans here, we are trying to predict the bans. University of Santo Tomas. Kanina kasi ang dinidiscuss natin, paano mo kukontrahin yung University of Santo Tomas. So, medyo na-surprise tayo dito. Paano nga naman talaga kukontra ang University of Santo Tomas? And this is kind of predictable sa isang ADC na ang pangalan Gosu, who's always been playing Bane.
Yes.
So there's gonna be a Bane ban para sa University of Santo Tomas. Even the Lux being removed in the mid lane. Napaka-wildcard na, Ateneo de Davao, I'm saying na yung Lux picks. I'm saying na yung Lux pick, baka wildcard pick lang yan. Ganon. Pero it's kind of surprising. Pero we could see, bago tayo bumalik sa ating drafting phase, we have the stats here between the two ADC. So we have Raze. Mukhang Raze yung Raze versus Gosu, ladies and gentlemen. Makikita mo that Ateneo de Davao ADC. The ADC of Ateneo de Davao boasts a better stat compared to Raze. Even though, if you check the video kasi, parang kilala si Raze, di ba? All-star siya eh.
And kung titignan mo kasi yung clear race, like yung KDA, lamang din si Gosu.
Yeah.
But if you're going to check the average crimp score, like there's 2% or 20% above Like,
Yeah.
Raze is playing around
Kaya,
90,
yun. Isa sa-
and Ghost is playing around 70.
Isa sa mga notable na bagay kay Raze na I would really compliment Raze is his CS. Kung gaano siya kagaling mag-CS at kung gaano
In the
siya kagaling siya
whole
mag-CS sa buong
for the
LCL,
ADC.
sa buong laro. And right now, what will be playing here by Raze is interestingly, even with the nerfs, pero sabi nga daw, hindi daw ganun kasakit yung nerfs sa
It's
kanya.
just a cooldown reduction from ult ng Curtain Call.
Yes, we'll have a Jhin and we'll also, actually may nerf din sa kanyang Captivate Audience.
Yung
Ganon.
trap.
And then,
Deadly
Deadly Flourish, yan. And also, we also have, pero may buff. May buff doon, may yung lockdown yata yung nerf. Pero yung buff naman sa Deadly Flourish would be the damage
Damage,
reduction.
yeah.
Yes. Ay, yung cost yata ng Deadly Flourish. Ayan, so
Oh.
going back naman dito, we also have that Tristana pick para sa Ateneo de Davao University. I'm quite surprised. I was expecting that a more hyper carry ADC will be given onto University of Santo Tomas. Not that I'm saying that Jhin is, doesn't scale so well. Jhin scales well naman.
Yeah.
Okay, pero of course, Tristana has been known, di ba? When it comes to trading
like,
between these
you
two,
have the siege, you have the power, or the late game hyper carry because of the unique passive nga from max level 18.
yeah.
Diba?
When it
Range
comes
niya.
to the trade between these two, I'm leaning more sa isang Tristana. But of course, you don't expect ADC's trading naman. That's actually a bad move kapag iniiwan mo ang ADC.
Pero you
leave your ADC
You
alone.
need to respect
Yes.
Jhin
So,
na may
go-
Ghost Blade.
Discussing the bans here, we also have the Lux being removed. I'm not expecting that one. Okay? I mean, kaya wildcard pick siya. And we have the stats here naman for the support.
Yes.
So, we have the
Omi
ADC
and
earlier.
Carly.
Now we have the support. Omi versus Carly. You could see once again, ADs, Ateneo de Davao poses better KDAs talaga. And minsan hindi siya ganun kasolid na indicator because I'd say how Davao just swept through kind of easily through the Mindanao Conference. Ganun.
And ito yung maganda kasi sa Rite of Passage. Carly has been playing that Soraka. Like,
Yeah.
that's around 2 to 3 times na yata. And sobrang alagang-alaga si Gosu.
Yes.
So yung aggression ni Gosu equalizes the power of that Soraka. Kaya na-maximize nila.
That's what I'd say para sa mga champion picks dito ni Carly. Siguro hindi yung numbers ang kailangan nyo tingnan dun sa dalawang support, but because of the champion na meron sila, Carly is leaning more on support that is, to really efficiently protect. He's
Yes.
leaning more on Soraka, he's leaning more on the Sona. Yun yung mga meta mid lanes natin for the sustain. But this time, what he has is the Karma. I'm kind of expecting na i-deny nga yung Karma. Ilagay mo na lang sa
Yes.
play, diba? We're expecting that the Karma will be denied from Reaper. Kasi gusto natin na bigyan si Reaper ng mga parang kind of carry champions na pwede, that could go disastrous.
Yeah,
that could go south.
to. Like,
Oo.
Reapers right now on a carry mid lane.
Yun nga, well, hindi naging successful yung LeBlanc niya.
Yeah, way
I'm
back.
meaning more na gusto ko nga, bagay talaga, nakakatawa yung ginagawa ni Reaper na speaking Karma, but it gets denied. Baka ito nga yung strategy din. Could be said na isa to sa mga strategy ng Ateneo de Davao to give a risky champion. Or let them, hindi naman give a risky champion, deny him of a safe champion, that is Karma. Let him play like Talia. Talia has been nerfed.
Yeah.
Diba? Pero I'd say Talia is still strong.
Sobra.
So maybe you could capitalize on that one. Might be Ateneo de Davao. Quintanda is looking into outclassing
yeah.
Reaper. Now, going into the top lane, ladies and gentlemen, we have King and Happy stats here. Again and again and again, makikita natin kung gaano kaganda yung KDA.
Yes.
Paulit na yung KDA na Ateneo de Davao, and that is because they rack it up through the conference series sa Mindanao. Look at the champion picks though. Napakalaki ng champion pick dito ni King.
Sobrang
whereas
lawak.
napakaliit ng champion. Full dito ni Happy. 3 lang. So isang rolyo lang ng full ban sa kanya, pwedeng mawala na siya ng champion pick.
Siguro naman may mga hidden, may mga pocket
Yeah,
picks pa
but
siguro.
the
Pero,
interesting picks, the interesting part about the champions dito ni Happy is that there's the Malphite, there's the Swain, which could be said na malaki itong Swain tsaka Malphite pick. Could be said na nakaka-counter talaga. May counter
Yes.
talaga para sa mga champions dito.
yeah, ng top lane talaga.
King. And of course, I think we still have more KDAs. Ay, naalala ko para sa KDAs natin, ang pinakita lamang ay para sa support,
Yes.
para sa
Mid
mid
lane.
lane at para sa ADC at top lane. Okay?
Ay, wala palang mid lane.
Walang
Sorry.
mid lane,
Yeah.
wala palang mid lane. So we have the top lane, ADC, tsaka yung support. Then that is because guys, sila lang yung nag-full game. Sila lang yung
From the
Oo.
upon entering group stage.
Hindi sila
talagang
sinubstitute.
oo,
Hindi sila
walang
sinubstitute.
ano.
Yes.
Kasi if you remember
Reaper.
guys, Reaper from Moliere,
Yes.
and you have George to Boho.
Yes, oo. So,
So, yeah.
ayun, pagdating sa mga jungle matchup natin. So, ayun guys, we'll continue bringing down sa composition natin. Pero, sa mga nanonood natin ngayon, LCL 2016 Summer, for Game 1, University of Santo Tomas Teletigers versus
Ateneo de
the
Davao
Davao
University, Rite of
Pasig.
Passage.
Sino sa dalawang school na to ang gusto nyong suportahan? Para kanino kayo, guys? Do you hail from the Metro? Do you hail from Mindanao? It's kind of obvious minsan kung ano susuportahan natin. Suportahan nga natin ang sariling atin. So, big shoutout sa mga viewers natin. Hindi lang sa Mindanao, hindi lang mula sa Luzon, pati na rin yung mga Visayas viewers natin. Mamaya, we have University of Iloilo facing Our Lady of Fatima University, which I say, in my opinion, probably and might be the
Very
best.
good finisher for
Oo.
this Saturday night.
The best matchup, the best na laban na pwedeng mangyari ngayon sa LCL. Nangyari na yun last time.
Parang ito
nangyari
yung
na
ano,
last time,
yung CLGTSM.
Oo,
Pero kasi
pero
yun,
nag-1-1.
1-1 siya eh. So,
Tayo na naman.
Oo,
So, hindi
ngayon,
pa tapos
tignan
ngayon.
natin. Do or die,
Oo.
ride or die tayo ngayon.
Ngayong gabi, ako ang sundalo mo. Ayan. So, guys, LCL 2016 Summer, we are live at YouTube Gaming. We are live at Facebook. Be sure to comment. Be sure to like. Tell us your reactions for the stream, your insights, your comments. You know, we have our moderators who are looking into your chat.
Yes.
So, you know, if you have suggestions, if you have insights, if you have shoutouts, be sure to write them down and might be ibigay yun sa amin ng
Ako,
mga
Shin,
moderators
may gusto lang i-shoutout kasi
Oh.
it's been my friend, is supporter of din siya ng Photo, and lagi siya nanonood sa atin. So, big shoutouts to you, Ethel Micah Del Valle Cabantog. Thank you so much for watching. And sa lahat pa rin na continuously supporting, lalo na yung mga kaklase nila or university talaga. Alam mo yung ramdam nyo, di naman kailangan talaga na nasa supporting staff kayo.
Yes, of course.
Okay na yung nanonood kayo. At least they know they need to perform dahil alam nilang may naniniwala sa kanila.
And, oo, sus ko, napakalaking bagay nun. Plus, sa mga student natin na nag-enjoy ngayon ng long weekend, ADDU,
Oo,
ladies and
long
gentlemen, sa mga
weekend.
kapatid nating Muslim po dyan.
Hello guys.
Malaking shoutouts po sa mga Muslim na summoners natin. Malaking pagbati po para sa inyo. At syempre, yun nga, sa mga nag-enjoy ng long weekend na to.
Oo.
Swerte nyo!
Trabaho muna
Kasi
tayo, Shin.
ito, hindi long weekend ang tawag dito, mga kaibigan.
Walang long weekend. So,
Pero ayun, so enjoy lang tayo, League of Legends lang. I think yung client natin may konting issue daw, ganon. And that is, hindi sa laro. Ngayon, sa mga summoners natin na
Yeah.
naglalaro at nagtataka, and that is because, of course, of the server load na meron tayo. Of course.
oh, guys, Saturday.
Yeah.
Alam na, this is the fun day.
And it's getting work on. It's getting work on,
Yeah.
guys. So, don't
Relax
worry,
lang kayo.
we have our hands on it. So, tuloy-tuloy lang tayo dito.
Habang inaantay niyo yung client,
Note nga
manood
kayo.
na kayo.
Note nga
Action
kayo.
Toy.
Or habang naka-break tayo, I'd say be sure to check out my Facebook fan page. We have the Shoutcaster Call.
Uy!
2016, ladies and gentlemen, para sa mga aspiring shoutcasters
Sa
dyan
lahat.
na nanonood ngayon, I'm looking to you. You know,
Alam
ito
na.
ang mga pre, kung nangangarap kayo na maging shoutcaster, here's your chance. The application period will be from September 9 to October 9. So, ang
Okay,
dali
sa
lang.
mga nangangarap maging tulad ni Shinbo at ni Manjuno, kaya kahit sino pa mga caster dyan, ito na yung chance nyo. Kaya magsabit tayo ng video nyo, fill up the application form.
Dalawa lang yan. Dalawa lang yung requirement niyan. Hindi kailangan maging challenger, hindi kailangan maging puwela, hindi kailangan maging sabog, hindi kailangan maging matalino o mahina at kahit ano.
Oh.
Dalawa lang yung requirement. Solid lang. It's
Ano yung requirement
just
natin, parang Shin?
send us a video sample
Uy.
of you shoutcasting. Actually, we provided a game that you can shoutcast if you want.
Ooh.
Okay? Pero pwede rin kahit anong League of Legends game.
Oh,
Okay?
basta na yung showcase nyo, yung passion nyo, or yung
Oo.
pagmamahal nyo sa laro.
Maximum of 5 minutes, of course, and fill up the Google form. Yung Google form po ay nandun sa post ng aming video, yung video na shoutcasting tips and the shoutcaster call 2016. Be sure to check out that one. Napaka-decente ng video yon.
Napakaganda. May enjoy nyo yun kasi nga, maayos siya.
Maayos siya. Oo. Seryoso yun eh. Seryoso talaga.
Sobrang seryoso nun. Talaga may inspire ka maging shoutcaster,
Oo.
lalo na kung ganun yung mga kasama mo.
Oo, pag nakita mo yun, respetuhin mo kami.
Oo, sobra. Lalo na si paring Shinbu. Respetuhin yan. Look smart.
Ayun mga kaibigan, and I would like to say this update para sa inyo that the 6.18 patch that has been released
Incoming.
na already in North America at sa mga
Yes.
iba nating Riot servers. Apparently, it will be released to us usually lagi namang the day after. After the patch
Gusto
release
ko
dito
lang
sa
din i-tackle
Pilipinas.
yun.
Oo.
Kasi ito big patch to eh.
Oo.
Andito na yung bagong Yorick.
Yes.
So you have yung bagong Yorick,
Mhm.
4 skins, cooking skins.
4 skins.
Yeah, cooking skins.
Ay, cooking skins.
Oo.
Okay.
And the 5th one will be a championship Z.
Championship Z, ladies and gentlemen.
Ah,
Ayun nga,
Z main
yung
dyan.
mga bago natin skin, darating po yan Next
Ay.
week, because we have the delay nga sa patch,
May
sumakto siya
ano tayo?
tumama ng Friday. So, sumakto siya tumama ng Friday. So, ayun, para to sa case ng Saraya.
Oh, yeah.
Tapos
May
long
drama
weekend
pa
pa.
tayo.
Oh,
Okay,
long weekend pa. So, yun. We'll have the new patch next week. There's a lot of updates on that one. At yun nga, sinabi mo, yung skin.
Mga
Panchon
skins.
is finally.
Ang daming chroma. May mga
Panchon!
chroma. Uy, Panchon!
Oo.
Naging Baker. Ang galing na parang nung
Nagmahal.
nagmahal. Nasaktan.
Nasaktan. Nakigera.
Naging panidero.
Naging panidero. Ayan. So,
parang isipin mo, di ba, tayo nag-open ng shoutcaster call. na parang,
Oo.
it's your chance na para ma-reach mo yung dream mo. Si
Oo.
Pantheon, panadero na.
oo.
Share mo to dahil ako, yung tropa ko, panadero na. Kaya yun.
So, kayo, ayan, akala mo parang simple-simpleng ano lang yan eh, Baker skin.
Oo.
Pero ano yan, ang tawag dyan is the dream skin. Okay, yan yung pangarap
Oo.
ng isang champion. Bihira lang ang mga League of Legends champion
Oo
na may
nga, no?
pangarap.
Siya lang yung may pangarap
Oo,
na nagkatotoo talaga.
na-achieve niya. So, ayun, kayo, nagmahal ba kayo? Nasaktan ba kayo?
Ako,
O,
oo.
balay nyo, bigla kayo
Ay.
maging panadero. Balay nyo maging bigla kayong shotcaster.
Nagmahal na saktan, naging shoutcaster.
Naging shotcaster.
Ay.
Ba't parang nagmamahal ka ulit?
Ay.
hindi ka ba nakokontento?
Grabe. Mahal ko ang League of Legends.
Ang League
Mahal ko ang community.
Ang League of Legends. Sino si League of Legends? Ag-hi ka naman kay League of
Ay,
Legends. Ilan sila?
Bakit
Bakit
ko-
plural? League of
Bakit?
Legends?
Eh, kasi marami tayong champions.
Marami kang champion.
Kompleto kayong champions.
Ay, nangongolekta ka ng champion. collect them all. Shoutout
Grabe,
po.
parang
Shoutout sa
Pokemon.
mga champion
Grabe,
ni
parang-
Alpha
Parang
dito.
Pokemon lang, grabe ka.
Speaking of Pokemon, naalala mo yung Pikachu.
Ayun. Wag naman yun. Nakakatawan pag nakita yun sa newsfeed mo. Imbis na yung shoutcaster ko, yun yung makikita.
And by the way, guys, if you want fun, communication and interaction at kasama para may makalaro ang buong masa dito sa League of Legends, I'm inviting you to join the Pro Gaming Series BGS League. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the official Facebook community of the Pro Gaming Series. If you are not that familiar, there's been a video rolling around for the Piltovers Finals, yung qualifiers para sa Pro Gaming
Paano
Series.
makapasok, no?
Ang Pro Gaming Series is the professional League of Legends tournament ng Pilipinas. Okay, that is of course from here mula dito sa Garena Esports, and being able to qualify for the Pro Gaming Series, kayong team will, have you a player salary.
Okay.
Yan, will render you for a player
So,
salary.
paano nga ba-
Qualified for a player
So,
salary.
paano nga ba to? Okay guys, so Piltover Finals is online and offline tournament. So, you just have to rack up some points galing dun sa tournaments na yun. And then, yung bottom seed na nanggaling sa Pro Gaming Series is makakalaban nyo. Then, that's the time na makakapasok kayo o magkakat kayo ng ticket patungo sa Pro Gaming Series. At pag kayo ang pinakamataas sa standing na Pro Gaming Series,
Auto-qualified.
sa GPL o ang Garena Premier League.
Yes, at mula Garena Premier League, of course, we have International Wildcard. At mula
Yes.
International Wildcard, we have Worlds.
Worlds.
The interesting part nga sa Pro Gaming Series, kapag nasa Pro Gaming Series ka na, matik na. Yung dating nagmahal lang nasaktan, tumambay, walang trabaho.
Ngayon
may
sumasahod
sweldo.
na.
May sweldo na. At hindi biro yun. 14, 15K, man.
Minahal yung
Ama,
LOL.
oo,
Nagkasahod. Gaganyan ka.
Gaganyan-ganyan ka na
Yung mga
lang.
skin po, paskin po,
Palaro ka lang ng League of Legends, di ba? Maglaro ang League of Legends sa araw, 8 oras,
Oo,
di ba?
pero-
Tapos sa gabi.
Oo, mga Pero big shoutouts sa mga pro players natin dyan.
Ay, of course,
Magbabalik tayo sa January banda.
Sabi
Tama?
daw yung AEX sa Iloilo, may sapot na.
Grabe.
Kating-kating na daw maglaro yung AEX.
Ready na. Feeling ko nararamdaman ko rin.
Kasi alam natin for the Garena Sanction tournaments, bawal yung mga pro players natin. Of course, we're balancing the
Yes.
level. We are considering the player experience. That is also being done not just here in the Philippines, but also in the North American leagues, di ba? Na yung mga pro leagues, hindi sila, yung mga professional teams, may restrictions sila na hindi sila basta-basta pwede mag-farm.
Yeah.
Doon sa mga kaya nga amateur tournaments di ba?
Para sa amateur nga
Oo nga,
para sa akin na kinuha pa na ibig.
Sampaling ka ng mga players.
Pagtulungan ka dun, no?
Oo.
Marukas.
Mabigwasan ka. Mabigwasan. Ano? Ganyan.
Okay guys, so inaantay lang talaga natin guys. We're waiting for the summer result. Kasi matindi to eh. Ginagawa nilang matibay yung rift kasi durugan na.
Oo nga, alam ko, ina-assemble pa yung rip. May road construction daw sa bandang bottom lane.
Kailangan, yun pinakamatindi yun eh.
May paproyekto si Mayor sa
Feeling ko
bottom lane.
Doon manggagaling yung mga 4v4 eh. Dalawang teleport, dalawang jungler, mga ganun.
Kailangan sigurado eh. Itong Summoner's Rift, pinopondohan to. Pinupundahan to, may budget to, may yearly budget to. Pero ayun guys, PGS Reef, sumama kayo dyan. You'll also, kasama doon yung mga shoutcasters, kasama doon yung mga game masters, kasama doon yung mga pro players.
May mga
And
discussion din doon.
most of all, yung mga summoners natin na kasingkulit at kasingkalog namin, nandyan yan sa PGS Reef. So be sure to join the Pro Gaming Series community, Reef community. That is facebook.com/group/PGS Reef.
Meron din meron pa tayong PGS Talk Talk, diba?
Ay, 171-888-11 for 20%.
Yan, parang Jollibee delivery.
For 20% Egerny.
Egerny.
Egermy.
Range. Range.
Ayan.
Dagdag energy, dagdag points, dagdag IP
Oo.
boost sa mga ganyan. So,
Sa mga viewers natin, by the way, ano ba yung energy na energy? Anong meron dyan? By the way guys, pag naka-login ka sa Garena Plus client, you rack up energy
And
just by staying
and that energy
online. Oo.
can be converted into IP boost,
IP boost.
XP boost,
Oo.
10 wins,
10 wins. Oh,
12
so,
hours, mga ganun.
in short, free stuff.
Yeah, free stuff.
Sino
And
kaya ng free stuff, di ba?
guys, ano pa bang mahirap doon? Magla-login lang kayo, pero syempre, kailangan nyo i-double check yun dahil dapat naka-register sa email o verified ang email nyo
yes.
para sure na umaandar ang inyong points. At syempre, tumambay ka sa PGS
May
Talk
ano
Talk.
doon, tsaka
May sounds doon.
may mga
music.
updates doon, kung anong patch yung bago sa Garena
Yeah.
Plus actually kung meron kang ni-report tas na-ban,
Oh,
na may nagpa-pop up na notification, di ba?
Uy, naman pala.
Ang
Oh,
sarap
eto
ng
na!
feeling. Here we go! Summoners, welcome to the
Go
Summoners
shoot!
Reef Long Collegiate League 2016 Summer Term Group Stage Tiebreaker match between University of Santo Tomas Tele Tigers versus Ateneo de Davao University Rite of Passage. Isang matinding bakbakan na aksyon! At may guasa na to, mga Summoners, mga viewers! So let's go make the champion rundown!
Okay, so on the blue side, you can see University of Santo Tomas. That's Tele Tigers on the top lane. UST King with this newly new champion into the Rift, Kled. And on the jungle, you can see Sirius with that Elise. On the mid lane, Reaper carrying Talia. On the ADC, that will be Raze. On that Jin, supporting by Uomi, which is on Morgana.
Meanwhile, on the red side, we have Ateneo de Davao University. Right of Passage in the top lane is gonna be Happy on Irelia. Jungle, George of the jungle, strong as he can be. Ah! Ang astig. Nice name.
George, may point.
On that Galio, for the mid lane, it's gonna be Kitanda. For the Vladimir, in the ADC position, it's gonna be Gosu. On the Tristana ADC, naumay sa North America. Nagbalik bayan, pumunta ng Pilipinas. Gosu mga kaibigan. And for the sports, it's gonna be Carly on that Karma.
Okay, so yun na. Standard start tayo
Yeah,
dito.
standard start tayo dito. So you could see how, sige, sa mga givens natin, enter early game. 2v1 situation got removed, obviously.
Yes.
So wala tayong makikitang lane swap. Probably it's gonna be a thing of the past. I wonder kung babalik siya ng 2017. Malaking tanong, mga kaibigan. But going into the picks here, what I want to discuss would be the Nar.
Yes.
Nar pick. Anong insights mo kay Nar?
It's Kled.
Nar, sorry.
Yeah, si
Kled.
Kled, yeah, yan.
Magkamukha kasing dalawa.
Oo
Real
nga
talk.
eh. Sa totoo lang.
Sa totoo lang.
Parang binigyan mo lang ng sasakyan si Nar.
Oo, tsaka yung playstyle actually.
O, diba?
I mean, yung playstyle parang parehas walang mana.
Tapos pag bumaba siya kay Skarl,
Ay.
as in kamukha niya.
Oo.
As in kamukha niya talaga. Sobrang liit. Inabutan mo ng baril, inabutan mo ng latigo.
I have very mixed emotions para kay Kled.
Bakit?
Parang
Parang hindi ka ba, ano?
hindi siya League of Legends champion. Parang
Ay, ganun ba? Parang naligaw lang siya.
parang
ang insights
saan
ko kasi
galing
dito kay
to?
Kled, sobrang sakit niya.
Oo, ayan.
Pag nagamit ng tama.
Oo.
Pag nagamit mo siya ng tama, sobrang yung aggression niya from that
Yeah.
bear trap,
Yeah.
sobrang ganda. And yung aggression coming from charge from the ult, sobrang laking bagay, lalo pat on the side na makikita nyo si Carme. So yung mantra inspire, may counter attack tayo ng charge. Para pag nag-charge tayo, meron tayo mantra inspire para ma-assess nyo yung laban.
Yes.
Using movement speed.
And going back, going again to Kled, I'd say na Kled is a champion that rewards you for going ham. Yun yung nakakatawa sa kanya siguro.
Sobrang ganda.
Pero daming champion na pwede going ham. Pero specifically, Kled is someone that, it will pay off for you better if you just go aggressive kaysa tumakbo. And bagay na bagay sa Lord.
Oh my, serious! Nagkahulihan dito. Nahuli si George of the Jungle pero staying happy on the response. Pero both teams will not commit. Oh! The red buff
Yes,
was
man.
able to secure that kill. Take away George on that top lane.
Red buff tick kahit galyo ka pa with a passive that scales onto your magic resist eh hindi ka re-respetuhin ng early game dito ng Elise.
Usapang walang respeto, si Gosu pumasok and here comes the Omi, has been snared, and
Gosu!
Carly with a very good non-shot. Si Reyes may free hit, pero the fourth bullet was able to be shot to Carly, and pumasok naman si Gosu jumping into Omi, was able to secure the kill. Pero si Reyes
Third bullet!
trying
Fourth
to
bullet!
save, and
Fourth
the
bullet!
heal was able to save him. A fourth critical bullet, and the bomb coming from Tristana.
Plus!
Carly plus the
Bas-
bling.
Blast the bashing, mga
Mastery
kaibigan.
7 in the hands of Carly was able to secure the kill, and that's 2 for 1 in favor of Rite of Passage.
We have 2-2 ngayon sa laro natin. 4 minutes pa lang. Ang bilis ng mga galawan. So if you look into the golden hile, pantay pa rin tayo dito. Pero yung aggression, todo sa
Oy,
todo.
Kukun!
Oh.
Pinlashan pa away ni Kitanda.
That's the flash.
burned.
Yes, that's the flash gun for the mid laner dito ng Rite of Passage. Good thing,
Grabe.
hawak niya ay Vladimir. And you know, at least may isa pa siyang
Blood
utility.
pool pa siya.
Yes, may utility summoner spell pa siya that is on the ghost. But look at this. Look at how King is kind of showing happy under his lane.
And nakakatuwa rin kasi you have the help from Skarl. Then yung shotgun niya, pag madaming tinamaan nun, mapupuno ulit yung bar
Yeah, yun
ni,
nga eh.
ni Kled.
Yes.
That will call Skarl once again.
Oo, and parang, may boy ulit si Kled,
Oo,
diba?
di ba bumabalik. So,
Pero,
buti
ayun,
pa si Skarl bumabalik eh, kahit
So-
maalis.
sa mga players natin, nga no, interesting no. I mean, binabalikan ka for hitting on others.
Uy. Oh.
Wow, that's,
Oh,
you know, some
oy.
very twisted,
Oo nga, no?
romantic angle we're
Pero
discussing.
nakakatawa, like, Riot developed a champion na may bumabalik na.
Yes,
na,
and ayun nga,
ano,
discussing Kled, sa mga hindi familiar sa kanya, isa siyang
Yordle.
general
Noxian.
Noxian General Commodore sa kampan.
Oo, di ba?
Ang tindi nung job, ang haba actually nung job
Tapos,
description niya. Yung
ang
yung contracted,
Oo.
yung contracted job description niya would be General
Pero
Commodore.
teka lang, jump haring Shinay, kita natin si King trying to escape in the hands of Happy. George nakita na rin. And
King.
Sirius, of course, jungler instinct, nagkaroon ng counter gank, and they are trying to take down someone, and Skarl was able to go back.
Yeah.
Pero no kills on both sides.
Kita natin, no? Ganun lang kasimple yun. As in,
Bumaril
when-
lang talaga siya na bumalik na.
when you are on Kled, just put in those normal hits para mapabalik mo siya.
Medyo
Kailangan
kakaiba
mo
to, ha?
pabalikin siya. And I don't recommend
Kinakabahan.
diving happy. Will they really dive happy?
I think
Take note, equilibrium strike to.
And this is Irelia.
Yeah.
You have that unique passive. The tenacity will
Oo.
affect greatly those teams.
Yeah, Irelia is one of the best champions. Para tong si Katniss Evergreen.
Oh, bakit si Katniss Evergreen?
Evergreen, si Katniss Evergreen. Against the odds, di ba?
Oo.
Winning
Pag
against
madami,
the odds. Oo, doon pa
mas
siya.
malakas.
Doon pa siya
Mas
nananalo.
yung ano niya.
Oh, yan.
Mas pinupusuan niya.
Yan, so 7 minutes. So si Irelia pala yung champion para sa mga pumupuso.
Oo, yung kahit madami na. Parang kahit marami ka ng katunggali, pupusuan mo pa rin.
Pupusuan mo pa rin. May mga katunggali ka ba?
Wala nga
Feel ko marami kasi marami yung
Wala,
tinutunggali.
wala nga akong
Wala
tapos may katunggali po. Maglalaro na lang ako. Pero yan nga guys, we are looking of course on the first break. Ang lalabas ay si paring Mountie.
Reaper prioritizing
Uy!
that boots of
Charge!
sweetness. What is that?
Charge has been proc and I'm not sure why, pero mukhang babalak dito si paring King. Jousting has been used, pero no follow-up. That's kind of weird. I think ginamit lang niyan just to get back in the lane faster.
Of
Since
course.
the cooldown of charge is not that huge compared to other ults ng top laners.
Taka nga ako, undertarot ba't hindi in-equilibrium strike? Si
Yeah,
King.
pero grabe yung effect ng jousting. And of course, ang kanyang napakatinding shotgun. Shotgun lang muna. Bula. Makanta-kanta.
8 minutes into the game and going back, look at the itemization here of the mid laner. Reaper on that mobility boot. So, you know, understanding this, because I'd still go for Catalyst of Aeons for the safety. And, you know, you have more assets to
Or you
control
have
the lane.
Sorcerer Shoes para sa threat mo as damage. Since you can see that Kitanda is holding already a Spectre Scowl.
Yan nga.
So you need something to penetrate this one.
Pwede i-penetrate.
Yeah.
Or you just farm.
Yeah, or you just farm.
You
You
just
make it
farm.
even.
You just put assets in farming or getting those minions. But instead, a Boots of Swiftness, I'd say, is leaning more on the willingness to trade.
Yeah.
Kasi, or parang safety na hindi ka maaabutan ni Vladimir on landing those transfusion plus
Yeah,
the
my
empowered
point, yeah,
mula
of
dun sa Crimson Rush, empowered strikes mula dun sa Crimson Rush.
Well, I think also another thing is that they can use the after this one. Ooh, Embers has been proc, and here comes the flash ult coming from George, but Sirius once again is present sa laban. Pero all you can see on the backline, teleport has been used, but the burst coming from Reaper successfully using that shovel.
Yeah.
And King on the side, nakikipaglaban kay Kitanda, si Carley present na rin dito, and Scarl, Kled doing their thing, and the Weaver's Wall has been used, proccing another flash in the hands of Vladimir, but you can see on the side of the other, si Oomi, as he raised the 4th bullet, was able to finish Carley.
And this is really nice. Very, very nice. UST moving as a good unit for that series of skirmishes in the mid lane at papunta dito sa Dragon Pit. This kind of new because UST has been known to stick around for their lanes and winning their lanes. Not really on this little skirmishes, pero ngayon they're winning because of this.
Yes, and I want to give credits dun sa ginawa ni King. I think kaya pinlock yung charge is para ma-force mag-backseat Happy and use that teleport ng mga maaga-aga. So it means that teleport down, Irelia, item dependent, low Triforce at all, hindi pa ganun kakunat, can't really do anything sa fight. Kaya I think wala talagang follow-up.
Plus yung teleport mini shot kanina. Ganda na.
Alin?
Yung split screen na nakita natin sila nagta-teleport. Ganda. Nice naman.
Ano tayo?
Galing.
Ma-upgrade ang ating mga stream operator dyan.
Sorpresa ako doon.
Gulat din ako eh. Sabi ko, uy, may teleport.
May paparating,
Yun na nga yung
paparating.
napansin ko eh. Hindi ko na napansin yung shovel ni paring Reaper kay George. Sobrang sakit. Sobrang good play and jousting once again. King making good use of this Kled, but you can see George on the side. Mukhang this will be a tower dive coming from King. Equilibrium strike has been used to proc the flash.
Yeah, that would be nice. Let's see though. Sirius receiving one hit mula dito sa Galio. Actually, it could be turnaround. No! George has no mana on this one.
But George no mana on this one, but the Cocoon Flash was able to hit, securing the kill. Oh my, UST being the aggressor on this game.
Yes, and the big responses then mula sa UST. This is like a really nice adjustment mula sa UST observing their play. Ngayon ko lang ulit to nakikita sa UST.
Sobrang laki ng laro ni Reaper ngayon compared sa karma niya last time.
Look at this.
Oh, on the side you can see Omi already. So, and curtain call. Mukhang harap-harapan, but Omi goes down in the hands of Gosu. Gosu goes in. Once again, the shield from Carly. Oh my goodness! Double kill coming from Gosu.
Gosu and Carly without plays. That's a really nice 2-4-0 exchange in favor of the right of passage.
Once again.
Wow, man. So this is really surprising. I'm expecting na pagdating sa laning phase, it leans more on UST. But ang nangyayari, yung mga skirmishes ay nasa kamay ngayon ng Tele Tigers, whereas para sa laning dominance, lalo na yung bottom lane, it's leaning more for the side of right on passage.
Sobrang ganda. Sobrang ganda ng play na yun. Although Oomi was able to cast the chains, pero hindi talaga sapat yun to stop Gosu and Carly for going ham.
Wala naman talagang sapat. Walang tanong sa sagot.
Walang sapat.
Ayan.
Pero ayun guys, so we are right now into this game. Really close scores you can see on the board.
Yeah, and I don't like this actually para sa side ng Tele Tigers. That the kills, it's kind of expected to be given onto the Elise. Pero right now, the kill distribution and the gold works in favor of Right of Passage. That's a 4-1-0 Tristana. Napakaaga niyang nag-bloom.
Yeah.
Nag-bloom mga kaibigan. And Elise scales down. I'd say Elise could dish damage naman consistently through the game. Pero compared to other champions dito ng Tele Tigers, you would want the kill to be given.
Yes,
Not just on Elise. Hindi talaga kay Elise, kundi you would want that Natalia. I'd say more on the Kled.
Ooh, but
Kled
we
actually.
can see another teleport. So teleport coming, napakaganda. And Raze was able to take down that one. Gosu and Happy racking up the kills on the bot lane, and Sirius Reaper on the riverside.
Yeah.
But I think they have no chance to pursue this one.
Seriously, this bottom lane is going south for UST Tele Tigers. Hindi natin in-expect to. We're really expecting that, if there's one lane that will shine para sa Tele Tigers, it would be the bottom lane.
But Kitanda going ham to King and proccing all that transfusion. Uses the ghost as well, but King was able to survive. But the first turret goes down in the hands of Right of Passage, plus 400 golds on their pocket.
Yes, mga kaibigan, so after the series of engage with 3 assists getting back in his KDA, we have Reaper though having that Abyssal Scepter na completed. But of course, kind of expected, we have also the asset ng isang Vladimir to farm safely and farm
Yes.
consistently. The Visage has been completed din para kay Kitanda dito. I'm looking forward sa next item ni Tristana. I'm leaning now for the Renans.
Yeah,
Para
possible,
sa Tristana.
pero tignan natin, George! And ito na ang Mantra Inspired
Mide.
Tumoke, pero kumpleto
Oh!
on team!
Gosu!
Okay, George and King on inside! At parang, oh my Reaper flashing in! Why you do that? Pero Gosu jumping in as well!
Oh,
And the Tormented Soul, puntikan ka ng mamatay, Happy goes in, exhausted, pero 3% coming from UST against these two. Kitanda, tinamaan ng snare, connected another snare coming from Deadly Flourish, but no follow-ups, and that's another kill coming in the hands of Rite of Passage.
Kung meron lang wards doon sa river side or blue side ng Rite of Passage, pwede sanang si Raze ay nag-curtain goal
Yes.
and snap away yung mga champions ng Rite of Passage na hindi tinamaan ng touching ni Reaper.
At saka diba, kung iisipin mo, hindi tinamaan ng touching,
Oo.
you have the charge. Dapat doon pa lang, pagkakas pa lang ng charge, that's the time you
Na
already used the
curtain call.
curtain call.
Yeah.
Ay, I'm not really sure why, pero ang reckless din ng ginawa ni King na
Na
goes in without any vision.
Oh, may isa rin, si Reaper, flashing in just to really tag
Yeah.
talaga.
Here's the replay,
Let's check
King
the
Boo.
replay. So you could see the initiate nga ni King. That's, that's how it is played para sa isang clan. You go for the front line, give the movement speed into the back line. Pero ang layo pa kasi ng bottom duo dito ng UST. And that's where it went south for Tele Tigers. Good thing, isa pa sa mga malala dito, this is a really big win for ADDU. Just look at the health ng
Yeah.
mga members
You
dito ng
have
ADDU.
3 members, actually 4 members
Yeah.
below 50 health.
Yes, man.
3 members below 20% health. Sobrang ganda kung lakas ng curtain call with a prior vision. But of course, this might be another or the first dragon in the hands of Rite of Passage, which is the Cloud Drake that will help them move around the map.
Yeah, man, this is really nice. If you're like asserting the dominance na nakuha mo, enter early game, and you want to enter the mid game, you would want to keep on swapping lanes. Keep on rotating through the lanes as a team, as a unit. At itong Cloud Drake na to, malaking tulong. Malaking tulong para sa inyo. Right now, you could see how Rite of Passage is grouping up as a 5-man unit. Mula siguro sa mula bottom lane ngayon. They're kind of holding a siege in this mid lane. Yeah, Tristana is fed. Tristana is also a good siege champion.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't recommend na mag-siege pa kayo ganito ka early. But pwede din siguro kung
Like, you still
kung
have
si
the,
George.
you
Oo.
still have to
May-
outside turrets sa top lane.
Plus may threat kasi.
Yeah.
May threat din si George na pwede siya mag-dive in under turret. Pag may nahuli siya na sumusubok mag-defense, ang laki ng burst damage na maibabalik niya
Yes,
for UST.
may wombo combo din pala. May hidden
Yeah.
wombo combo pala tong
Yeah.
ADD.
Oo, kailangan nila mag-ingat din doon sa Idol of Durand.
Yes, Idol Durand coming from George.
And a little icebreaker, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Gusto ko ng skin idea ko para kay Jean.
Ano?
Bash Stampede
Oo nga.
na Jean, no?
Oo, pero
Tapos pag nag-ultimate siya, parang mala Angel Arms ang effect.
yung tipong...
Yung ultimate ni Bash,
Oo, mga worth 250 to eh. Ito mga worth 250.
mga malaking, tapos yung bala niya, kasi yung kay Jean talagang bullet, talagang ramdam
Oo.
yung bullet eh. Yung kay Jean na ganun, siguro nga pwedeng pulse fire Jean eh.
Okay, hindi.
Laser,
Oo nga. No.
proton cannon yung ano. Yung
Oo nga, no, pwede.
pinapasabog.
Pero kasi parang yung kay Vash Stampede, parang makikita mo na siya sa high nun eh. Ni Jin.
sa akin nun Jean.
Parang ganun na yung dating niya.
Oo, yung
Kasi yung forma
Meron
niya,
nga siya-
yung forma niya, di ba yung glasses?
naka-Alucard glasses
Oo,
nga
yung
si,
Alucard
si
glasses. So,
Jean
parang-
dun eh.
Tapos pula din.
Or Alucard Vladimir.
Oh,
Diba?
Oh.
Oo.
Alucard Vladimir.
Well, we have Vandal Vladimir for the pack side. Pero
Pero kasi ang ano rin pala, ang lore ni Vlad, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, is not really a vampire.
ano siya?
Parang he just studies blood.
Membro ng Red Cross.
Parang ano siya, bloodbender.
Bloodbender.
Parang ganun siya. Hindi siya totally
So,
thirst of
water
blood.
tribe pala to si si Vladimir.
Parang ganun lang siya, pero hindi siya yung uhaw sa dugo. Hindi talaga siya totally...
Kinokontrol niya lang yung
Oo,
blood.
parang you just know, he studies blood. Parang, yun ang alam ko sa lore niya. Enlighten me guys sa comments, sa mga chat dyan. So, yun nga. We are playing on
Astig
6
nga,
point.
no? Tapos we have like Vladimir skin na katema ng mga cooking skins. Tapos ang specialty niya dinuguan. So, parang Cosinero blood. Like
Oo,
Filipino
ano.
team na Vladimir skin.
Parang Oktoberfest Gragas, ito Cosinero, ano. Ay,
Yes.
ano. Oh, tama. Kusinero blood.
Kusinero blood. And so, looking into this game, now that Right of Passage realized they cannot easily take this mid lane with a 4 siege, a 5-man siege, even with the threat ng isang Galio. Now, it's a matter of controlling na. It's a matter of controlling the jungles dito ng Tele-Tigers. Lay down the vision so that it could open up for a safer transition if you want to rotate from the bottom lane tsaka mid lane. It's a matter of catching someone off guard while you are working on the vision. Look at how Right of Passage do the vision here. You could see the 3 wards on the red side jungle natin dito.
Ng Tele-Tigers.
Oo.
And nakakatuwa lang isipin na, of course, Tele-Tigers trying to take slow or take control of the game by slowing the pace.
Though, there's one good objective for the taking ng Tele-Tigers ngayon. The outer top lane turret. The outer top lane turret is, you know, naka-usli siya against the favor of UST.
Yes.
But of course, you don't want to leave the Irelia alone in the top lane. Lalo na yung vision investment
Yes.
ng Rite of Passage ay nilagay ulit dito sa red side. So malaking tanong ulit. Paano nga ba? Ano yung next move na mangyayari? If you look into the game, 4 seconds, or you know, mag-spawn na ang ating Baron, but it's
Masyado pa
quite,
maaga.
I'd say, sorry
But-
for the word, parang stupid to take the Baron.
Yeah,
ganitong-
pero you
ganitong
have that
game.
Tristana naman. And tama yung sinabi mo, paring Shitu. You already have that Renance in the hands of Gosu. So, sobrang laki na ng damage output niya na pwedeng makatulong sa team fights. Or, last offensive item may result to a easy Baron sa
Yes.
kamay ng Rite of Passage.
And you can see, so, Tele-Tigers, recognizing the threat na meron ang Rite of Passage. Making it simple, the threats from Rite of Passage would be the Galio ultimate plus the Tristana. Enter the late game, it's gonna be the Irelia scaling din.
The Irelia will be the cleanup.
Irelia now is sitting on a 3-1-0 KDA. This is starting to become a threat na rin. Diba?
You
As
have
the game
already that
drags on.
Triforce.
So, ano yung mga pwedeng gawin dito ng Tele-Tigers? Looking into their composition, medyo awkward pa yung position dito ni King on the
Yeah.
Kled. They're relying on King, they're relying on the frontline CCs and slow or utility na meron yung Elise ni Sirius dito. That Elise, even though it has a Giant's Belt and building into Rylai's, hindi pa yan clear na tank.
Yeah.
So, it could be said na nagkukulang sa tank ngayon. Yung nagkukulang sa defense ngayon, yung Tele-Tigers. If they go for the offensive. If they go for the offensive.
If they go for offensive, they need to Reaper need to step up.
Yeah.
Yung Weaver's Wall niya pwede magdikta ng team fight na to. Separating that Idol of the Rand or the backup or the follow-up if ever may Idol of the Rand
Yun nga yung
sila.
problema eh. You're using the Weaver's Wall reactively. Pang split up lamang, hindi pang initiate. At yun yung nagiging problema sa isang Talia when the enemy groups up. Na wala na sila, hindi na sila nasa lane ngayon, nawawala na yung positive, yung pros na naibibigay ng Weaver's Wall to easily translate from lanes to lanes, di ba? Pa iba-ibang lanes.
Yeah, pero you have that charge pa naman to engage. Pero hindi siya talaga sapat. Lalo pat it's really predictable. And yung setup ng Mantra Inspire plus the Idol of the Run nga tulad ng sinabi mo. And you can cast a Transfusion midway na pagbangga ng team ng Tele-Tigers. Then boom, there goes
The
another
problem
kill.
here is Tele-Tigers cannot really initiate. They can only be effective when they play reactively. Kahit pa sabihin natin may Dark Binding. Dark Binding kung naka-jackpot ka ng Dark Binding kay Tristana. Okay, sige, go. Pero kung pang-initiate mo, tapos unang matamaan yan, Galio or even the Vladimir, no, not the best target. And the problem here is the range na meron yung Rite of Passage. They have the range to pull up a siege. So, it's like, right now, sa situation natin ngayon, Rite of Passage has the kit to force and initiate out of Tele-Tigers. At kapag nag-initiate yung Tele-Tigers, it will look bad for them.
Yes, kaya parang they're just waiting for a
for the
mistake
timing.
coming from the Rite of Passage. Pero right now, you have that Mountain Drake in the hands of Rite of Passage that will allow the power of Tristana. Yung siege power niya is sobrang solid na. Plus the power of that Mountain Siege. Mountain Drake, the siege. Malaking bagay talaga to.
And
Coming in for the ADDU.
those factors sa mga asset na meron ng Rite of Passage, that's why we have a situation here in the map wherein both teams are opting on making picks na lang. Trying to find the isolated target. But right now, there's a big pressure being done here by Rite of Passage. So, UST reacts might be taking a step near this mid lane outer turret.
Ooh, but this is looking grim.
Yan na! Teleport now! Garena!
Teleport has been used, pero ayan na si Kitana nag-flash in and the Blood Pool and the Idol of the Land has been proc to 3-man. Ayan na, nag-change from Uomi and here comes the curtain call. Grace was able to take that one and the rocket jump from Tristana used para makalayo with that curtain call. King on the side naman, nothing much to do, pero both teams 1-1 in the scoreboard.
And you see how awkward it is kapag ikaw ang nauna.
Kahit ako nawala ako kasi.
Oo, kapag ikaw yung nauna, pahirapan talaga. But the thing here is that walang magpa-progress sa game na to. So what happened there was Rite of Passage took the initiative. No one will receive the Dark Binding. And UST being able to land a few hits onto this outer mid lane turret. Nako, nakuha ni King yung rope. Bear trap on a rope! Napaka-literal.
Oo
Napaka-literal ng skill name na yun.
Oh.
Provoke! Nag-provoke si King.
Provoke to.
Oo, pero ayun na mga kaibigan. That's another situation. Good thing though, nakuha nga again yung Mountain Drake dito ng Rite of Passage. So next objective muli, wala na namang clear. But maybe let's see, now that the forces dito na, ay isa lang naman na namatay para sa side ng Rite of Passage. Si Galio, isa lang naman. Bumalik na.
That would cost him a lot nung nag-flash Idol of the Run siya.
So,
sobrang sakit.
Tingnan natin yung next team fight. Kanina, kaya ang hirap mag-initiate kung sino man ang mauna or it took a good time bago may mag-initiate was because all summoner spells are up. Right now, everyone knows anong summoner spell ngayon ang kulang sa kabilang team. Looking into this game, because they are the ones who took the initiative, malaki ang nawalang summoner spell para sa Rite of Passage. You have to take note.
Yung charge ni Gled is napakababa ng cooldown.
You have to take note that the teleport from King is up and also the flash. This could be one of the key things that could propel UST into favor para sa game na to.
Yes, lalo patapos na rin yung Weaver's Wall. There's a possibility talaga na magamit nila to. And knowing that both teams are just trying to assess, talagang kailangan nila i-slow down to dahil nga ang laki ng resources na burn sa Rite of Passage. I think they're just going to dance into the mid lane. Let the side lanes push.
Yep.
Para ma-pressure lalo si Telo Tigers.
Mga kaibigan, ito yung mga sitwasyon na sasabihin ni Manjin, easy Bugatti lang.
Easy crazy muna tayo dyan mga papi chulo.
Easy crazy muna tayo dyan mga papi chulo. Dahan-dahan lang muna.
Dahan-dahan muna tayo dyan para paring papi chulo. Mga papi chulo. Uy! Wow.
Yeah. So,
contested.
yeah.
Questionable. I'm not really sure why, pero I think they don't want to pull the trigger.
Yeah,
Dahil
so,
nga medyo sunod-sunod na yung team fights na natalo nila.
Reading into the mindset here ng mga players is UST, mas maingat sila kaysa sa Ateneo de Davao. Whereas Ateneo de Davao, sige, go lang natin yung mid. Todo pressure lang ulit. So, is it still, even after with that awkward engage in the mid lane, Ateneo de Davao is on the offensive here. Eto na, yung daanan.
Eto na, charge coming from King pero nasa backline. George na itali and Happy walang nagawa curtain call on the side. King trying to chase in and Happy nahanap si Raze, the Weaver's Wall. Separated the team, 2-man on the left and on the right side pero they can take down everyone.
Gosu down!
Wow, Reaper goes down. I mean, Reaper was able to take down Gosu sa side lanes pero ito, 3-man. At Rite of Passage was able to lock down the ace of the game.
Yeah, mga kaibigan. So, if you look at the replay nung sa larong yon, I'd say it's because of it took a good amount of time before Raze could dish out an efficient damage mula doon sa curtain call. You have to see na yung curtain call kanina awkward na yung pagbukas ng angle nun. Maganda initiate. Maganda initiate ni King. Maganda din yung engage at response doon ng UST. Pero yung curtain call, ang daling natalunan ni Tristana. You could see, let's observe Raze dito. And ito pa, isang malaking bagay na nag-pass out dito para sa Rite of Passage na wala si George kaagad.
Yes.
Ang daling niyang na-burst. And look at how Gosu simply got away from the damage mula doon sa curtain call ni Raze. And look at Raze. That is not an efficient damage dealing Jhin. It took a good amount of time bago siya nakabalik sa game mula sa pagcast ng curtain call. So, mas efficient doon si Happy, mas efficient doon si Gosu. Good thing that King and Reaper has their eyes set on Gosu. And good thing that Gosu, trying to dodge the curtain call, nag-cooldown na yung kanyang rocket jump. Interestingly, I wonder, wala ba siyang nakuhang assist para mag-reset man lang yung rocket jump?
Ito, napansin ko siya, actually. Nagkaroon siya ng reset, pero yung Unraveled Earth.
Na-cancel siya, yung talon.
Hindi, yung isa, yung
okay,
may
Unraveled.
sa lupa.
Yung Unraveled Earth ni Talia na proc, nung tumalon si
Yeah,
Tristana.
kasi di ba pagka nag-move in ka dun sa
Oo,
mga
every
rocks na yun.
mobility, every
Yeah.
dash, or
Nung
even the
paangat na siya sa ere, 2 stones proc mid-air.
natusok.
Natusok.
Natusok pala si Tristana dito. But look at that. An
Ooh.
easy picking of the Dragon. Make that the Cloud Drake in the hands of
my
Ateneo
God.
Davao University. They are going for the offensive here. Curtain call gets gas.
Curtain call has been used, pero may kita mo si Kitanda on the side, casting the ult, and King nasa front line, time to protect, and Kitanda, wow, amazingly, takes down Sirius and Uomi. Ito na, they are rushing in, Raze on the bad side of the map, and King trying to dish out some damage, was able to take down Carley, but of course it will cost his life. Gosu dishing out more damage, and Raze was able to survive with Reaper.
Guys, man, things are looking bad para sa side ng UST. Right, the Passage is getting the scaling that they want in this game.
Grabe!
6-1-2, Irelia. 7-2-6, Tristana.
The carries are doing it,
Yes, man.
So,
Even the Vladimir is now sitting on a 3-1-6. Hindi mo nga kailangan ng magandang KDA sa Vladimir. It will consistently deal
Yeah.
damage and consistently, or rather, damage it is has been done in the back line ng UST. Look at how Kitanda played that one. Even though he became a casualty,
Yeah.
napaka-efficient niya. Nakarating talaga siya dun sa back line,
That's
deals a crazy amount of damage.
3-man ult.
Yeah,
Sobrang grabe, and was able to take down 2 persons single-handedly.
Oo. Tindi nun.
Hindi pa niya pinrock yung ghost niya.
Sobra na, grabe pa.
Sino? Wala kang no choice.
Wala kang no choice. RIP in peace.
Alright.
Double DK, mga ganyan.
Oh my goodness. Pero yun nga, it was a messy fight nga naman coming from USC. Talagang sobrang nagkahiwa-hiwalay sila.
Mm.
It was a good call coming from King to protect Raze, pero I think it's not enough.
Yeah,
Elephant Khaled is not a tank champion.
pagdating sa damage efficiency, I'd say I'd lean more on a Tristana. Lalo pa kung yung Tristana ko 726. You know?
Then you have that
Compared to
steroids.
Jinx, like the damage, it's a matter of just rushing the damage onto Gosu's Tristana. And, you know, you have better attack speed than Jin. Obviously, Jin has a fixed attack speed.
Yes, sobrang...
And, yeah, pag,
You have
if you observe the damage dealt, I think Tristana is like
Oo.
raising towers against
Kasi nag-ano ka eh,
Raze
like,
Jin.
nagre-reload ka pa lang sa Tristana, bumabashing-shing na.
Naman.
Kaya sobrang solid talaga.
Iba rin ang trip nito ni Jin eh. Nag-reload sa labanan.
Nakakatakot eh, nagre-reload.
Parang si ano kasi yan, si Eugene. Di ba si Eugene nga, may 4 lang na bala ng ray gun.
Ay, oo.
Oo.
Oo nga, no. Tapos yung isa yung huling
Yung
bala.
pinakamuling bala, yun yung malakas, di
Oo,
ba?
tapos mga 3 episode.
Pangtagong raw, yan.
Mga 2 o 3 episode bago lumipad. Siguro ganun din yung kay Jit, kaya ang tagal nung
Kaya nga,
curtain call niya.
ang balita nga daw, maiba muna tayo, yung sa Japan Olympics, di ba?
Oh,
Sabi daw yun daw ang magiging pinakamatagal na Olympics na masasaksihan
Ay,
ng
oo
mundo.
nga, no.
Kasi
Oy.
parang isang shoot daw ng basketball, isang shoot ng ball sa basketball, isang linggo daw.
pero napakasama to. George was able to cast idol of Duran kay Uomi lang. Curtain call has been proc as well. Meron si Happy staying happy, taking down Sirius
Happy!
on the side. You can see a very good Unraveled Earth to protect them. Pero si Reaper at si King andyan sa side.
Oh!
Carly, Weavers will last minutes to block the path. Pero hindi yan sapat. Meron pa rin tayong exit here coming from Tribrush. But King was able to secure, Reaper killing that one.
Yes, mga pre! And there's
Oh
gonna
my
be a flash
goodness.
in mula kay King. Barrow na rope didn't connect, and Happy with an equilibrium strike stops King on his tracks. That's a 3-for-1 exchange. Interestingly, this is how UST could win the game. They're gonna go for Gosu first, and you got yourself a win. Ayan, a
winning
1-5.
situation.
Yes, a winning situation, ladies and
Pero
gentlemen.
nakakagulat lang na they called for that Baron.
Oo nga, yun din eh.
Na-discover sila, it's quite late to
Yeah.
disengage. And I think they waited. And the Flash Idol Duran kay Uomi lang. A really good rappel coming from Sirius. Sobrang ganda.
Yes, and with this kind of composition, yung sabi nga, kung reactive composition, it will be a matter of cleanup. So you could see that's the aftermath of the Baron taking where you could see Gosu going south. Happy managed to go for a cleanup, managing to kill the Elise. Pero ito yung choke point, one of the worst choke point against Atalia. Isang unraveled earth mo lang, chuchungkuin mo. Lahat ng
Grabe.
damage dyan. And there you go. That's where it all went south for ADDU.
Yes, indeed. A really good play coming from UST Tele Tigers. They need to assess once again those kind of fights para makabawi at makabangon dito. But this will be the 3rd break inside the game.
Man, and you know, para sa mga Mindanao Summoners natin, ayaw mo.
I mean, 4th. That would be the
Oh.
4th. You
Oh.
went from Tele Tigers, 2 from Rite of Passage.
At ayaw mo Ayaw mong mabawi yung lamang na meron ka, di ba? Mula sa Ateneo de Davao University. I think that's a really bad call, the Baron.
Yeah, sobrang sobrang careless ng
Yeah,
pagkakakol
it's
na yun.
kind of, it's like you're giving away your lead. Why not just keep on asserting thing that head-on 5v5 team fight?
But
Kasi kung 5v5
Kitanda-
team fight na nasa frontline at nasa backline, yung ating Tristana, malaking bagay ang mapapanalo nila.
Pero yan na race using the curtain call and Kitanda
Ah!
was able to go down.
Oy,
And
tumalon!
oh my! The gravel earth and King was able to finish Gosu. Pero ito na si paring Happy. I think he's going to
Flash!
use the kill pero hindi sapat, hindi umabot. The shotgun coming from Raze. Oh wow!
Yeah, that's gonna be the Baron now for Tele Tigers, just like that.
The Duskblade was able to finish Happy.
And the flash!
The
Yung-
flash into the queue. I think she's opting for that flash. And
This is really not nice. This is really not nice because observing the movements dito ng rite of passage, they are heavily forcing things. And when you have the lead, you don't need to force things.
You let them happen.
Oh my God. This is going.
I'm not really sure why Kitanda did that na 2 versus 1, then catching all those snare from Morgana, the lockdown from Deadly Flourish.
Yeah.
Cooldown na yung blood pool niya. There's nothing much you can use and
This is
everything
my
fell down
reaction.
like a domino.
This is my reaction not because UST is playing well. Right now in this phase of the game, those are series of mistakes ng rite of passage. Di ba?
Yes.
Kanina maayos naman yung nila, yung rotations at engages nila eh. Pero ngayon, really questionable engages.
Yeah, really questionable. Pero you can see here, meron tayong Idol of the Run naka-ready. Hey George, but of course, they will secure the second Cloud Drake. 2 Cloud Drakes on both teams. Whoa,
Yes,
but
mga
the
kaibigan.
ghosting coming from King and the damage you can see. Wow! The firepower coming from Tele Tigers.
Even that one, even George. Sana kung plano nilang ilapit si George o si George plans to get the dragon, at the very least sinamahan nila si George. May threat naman kay George. They could even win the team fight, even 5v5
Yes,
head-on.
or have someone split push the top lane rather than sitting around and letting George die.
Yeah, I wonder though, will Vladimir commit to this mid lane push? No, he won't. He's gonna go.
Possible,
Pero yes.
pero here comes Kings, the charge, but wasn't able to chase it. The snare was able to hit Happy, but that's not Happy because you already have the second turret of the bot lane coming from Tele Tigers, and
Wow.
that might be the third turret, and Gosu has been caught up on the bad side, but here comes the curtain call,
Oh.
and a 3-man ult coming from Vladimir, but that's not enough para kay Kitanda. Happy dashing in kay Raze, protektado.
Here comes Galio.
Pero
Here
si
comes Galio.
Gosu, free hit, and George is running it. Mukhang magkakasya na siya ng Idol of the Run, pero hindi sapat ang kanyang movement speed. Snare wasn't able to hit. Oomi on the run, Raze on the run, and Reaper on the side trying to launch some rocks. This may cost the life of Oomi from Rite of Passage.
And
Wow.
there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be right of passageway now with the cleanup that they're pulling off in this bottom lane. Pero again, right of passage supposedly has the lead in this game, and those series of picks, 3 beses na pick off na naganap against right of passage, and they got punished heavily with those series of
Ooh,
mistakes.
this sounds bad. Happy dashing in, and the flash cost takes
Yeah.
away Reaper.
Right of
safety.
passage just to really group up, you know, keep their head cool when it comes to engages. I mean, they're on the winning side pagdating sa composition sa larong to. So they have to stick on that one.
Yeah.
Wag asimin talaga. This is, you know,
Hindi mo naman kasi kailangan talaga asimin. You have that Mountain Drake, you have that Tristana
or
firepower.
hindi pala asimin. Hindi naman sila nag-a-asim. May mga asim during team fights. Kind of understandable na naman yun if you want the last hit.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, yung mga naka-caught out of position, yung mga engaged na mas lamang yung UST, tapos ikaw yung mag-i-initiate, di ba? Hindi ganun kalinis, hindi ganun kabilis yung follow-up sa'yo. Nakadepende kay Carly yung follow-up ng team nyo, especially with the movement speed mula doon sa Monster Inspired. This is nice, even though this is the third being destroyed, at the very least, hindi sila pumupuwersa na kalabanin yung UST. Easy, greasy nga lang, sabi ni
Tsaka
Magic.
this will give breathing time kay Happy to farm even more. Kasi yung mga dives niya, napaka-questionable itong mga next part.
Yes, and see, we have a replay here of what happened in the bottom lane. Wala pa si Gallion yan, pero what's really nice is Kitanda being able to land a 3, make that a 4-man Hemo Plague. Hindi nga lang siya nakapag-Sanguine Pool. And mula doon, because of the resistances na nawala mula sa UST, nag-clean up. Plus, you know, Gosu with the free hits. Yun! Yung Deadly Flourish na yun, kung di lang tumama kay Gosu, it could have been a big win para sa ADDU kasi madali sana makaka-chase doon si Gosu mula sa mga righteous gas ni George plus movement speed ni Carly. Yes. So, I think this is just a matter of cleaning up. Even Umumi, you could see how he gets pick mula sa Blink Surge doon ni Irelia. So, it's not really a big win for Rite of Passage. It's like, binawi lang nila or kinapitalize lang nila yung pagmamaasim dito.
Ooh, what you can see here, the indicator. Mukhang mag-charge in and Happy being bursted down by Reaper. And Raze securing that kill. Sobrang dali na lang. Wala nang tank in sa Irelia. 5 yun, pero hindi sapat ang tenacity mo. This will be the second third at the top lane, pero hindi. Hindi sila pumayag. Kitanda on the backline trying to chase in Reaper. At the very good Idol of Durant and the jousting coming from Kick. But the turret range and Sirius going in the middle and Raze. Oh my goodness, Gosu jumping in like sticks say, finishing everyone. The Guardian Angel from Sirius, pero I think low chance na mabuhay. Pentakill to finish that fight. Wow!
Rite of Passage mula sa Mindanao, pinadalahan ng pentakill. Nagmahal na sa ng pentakill. Mga kaibigan, that's really big and massive for Tristana considering na hindi pa kumpleto yung items niya. But of course, you have to take note again and again. Happy getting caught out. Huwag nyo gawin yon. Rite of Passage, good thing na naging complexed doon yung UST, ha?
At saka yung Idol of the Run, grabe.
Oo, at hindi rin optimal yung pakagamit ng Hemoplague ni Vladimir. Isa lamang, minaasim niya si Reaper in the backline. Yes. He gets bursted nila. Play around Gosu. Just play around the Tristana. Tristana is the champion that led AEX onto that miraculous game for victory against IPT. Here comes the initiate.
Oh, they are going to contest it, pero I think that will be a low chance. Lalo pat, of course, yung advantage nagsuswing na sa kamay ni ADDU. Wow.
Sa composition ngayon, alam mo, I believe Tristana is isa sa mga malalakas na ADC na ngayon. Because of the nerf. Because of the nerf kay Jean, because of the nerf kay Ash.
Malakas naman si Tristana ever since. Yung power stack ng Nation, no doubt. Pero yun nga, you can see that Kitanda trying to finish the Reaper. Pero yung Idol of the Run talaga and King at the wrong side of the map. Yung catching the turret. Curtain call, kinasa pinaka-awkward na place. And wow, Gosu.
Sana tinerno na lang yung Hemoplague talaga sa Idol of the Run. Ganun lang. Because wala, is-shred na lang yun ni Gosu. Is-shred na lang yun ni Gosu.
The pentakill. Wow, Gosu.
Pentakul.
Gosu living up to its name. Pero, Tristana naman yun.
Sabi ko nga sa'yo, nauma yan sa Amerika eh.
Oo,
lumipat dito sa lumipat sa Pilipinas.
Si Gosu.
Gosu, ladies and gentlemen. So, 41 minutes into the game. If you look into the itemizations, our summoners, our champions are now sitting on the 4 and 5 item mark. If you look into the game, you could see the KDA being, or the story being rolled here into the champions. Between these two teams, Rite of Passage story will, revolve around Tristana. Whether she lives or not, and, whether Irelia is able to clean up or not. Whereas Tele Tigers, if they are, because they have been able to make pick-ups, will they continue doing that? Diba? Malaking tanong. Of course, nakadepende yun sa Rite of Passage kung ilalagay ba nila yung situation nila on risky situations, enter the later or early phase ng ating late game. And also, how UST Tele Tigers will play reactively rin against the aggression dito ng ADDU.
Oh, wow, nakakatakot yun.
Yun nga, dapat bago kayo mag-set up ng ganon, lagi kang mag-sweeping. Pero yan, look at this. It's gonna be a Baron being chosen. I choose you, sabi dito ng Rite of Passage. We're gonna go for the Baron. We don't care about the Elder Drake. Those series of engages also force UST going blind in the map. Wala silang idea na nasa Elder. Ewan ko kung wala silang idea, but because of these lights being put off in their jungle,
Yeah.
Hindi sila ganun kadali na
At saka
makakakontest ng Elder Drake or even
kailangan
the
pa rin,
Baron.
kailangan kasi rin nila i-defend yung mid lane tsaka bot lane. You know, they really need to focus on the mid lane, especially that the Baron
Yeah.
is already in
Here
the
comes
hands
the
of-
siege man, and I'm leaning more for the side of ROP, especially if you
Even
have the
me,
Galio. You could just dive.
Actually, Tristana lang
Oo,
talaga eh.
mapupush lang eh, kasi Tristana lang ilalapit mo ulit.
Oh, the demolition team.
Yeah.
eh.
Oy, jumping! Sige!
Oh, nakakagulat
Sige!
yun!
Sige, semifinals! Sige, mamamaalam yung semifinals, pre!
Masyadong risky na parang kung meron
Mga ganong klaseng talon, nako, solo queue, man.
kung meron lang kumukhun.
Oo,
Kung na-spider yan.
na
Gines.
spider sense yun ni...
GG Walls!
Na spider sense yun ni Sirius.
GG Boy, sabi nga ni parang Manji.
Ay, nako, si Manjin, brom pick, man, na-excite yun ng grabe.
Kaya nga
Brom
eh.
support.
Kaya kay
Let's
Jan,
see daw.
guys. Uy. Uy. Ang awkward ng talon.
Yeah. Ang dami awkward na talon ni
Hindi
Ghost.
ko alam kung ano ginawa ni Ghost. Tumalon siya pa tri-brush.
Actually, di nga siya nag-shoot sa tri-brush eh.
Di ba?
Kasi nandun lang siya, nakadikit lang, tangency point ng tri-brush.
ang cute lang. Para sa mga minor mistakes ng mga players.
9-3-3. Ladies and gentlemen, for this Irelia, we also have
This may be the Elder Drake
Yes.
ending game.
and once again, ito nga sinasabi ko, no matter how you put
Whoa.
no matter how you put Raze behind, it's always a story of Raze being able to come back. But look at this, the ultimate now from Kled getting activated. Also the reverse wall tries being able to zone out. Pero
Whoa,
hindi
that's
nag-release
the
ang
dream and
Elder
Idol
Drake.
Duran!
Oh,
Pero
no!
Raze on the backline trying to push some damage. Curtain Cloud has been used, pero wala bang namamatay. Reaper was able to take down Kitanda, pero George goes going in. Being Ham and Gosu was able to take down Sirius, but the Guardian Angel proc. Is there any chance na maka-escape? Of course, no. Malabo. Mas malabo pa at amin ng Exco. Happy securing that kill. And ROP moving in to the bot lane.
Yes, mga pre, and you know, laking hassle talaga. Good thing na may flash doon. Si King, he's trying to just focus and whittle away the head of Gosu. But you could see that Gosu could easily win that one. Gamit lang yung buster shot to get the range or get the distance against the top laner dito ng Teletigers. And the mission is to destroy the inhibitor and go out, fall back mula sa Mantra Inspire ng Karma.
Sobrang protektado dun si parang Gosu. You have the jump, you have the shields, you have that QSS na, I mean Mercurial Smiter na hindi nagkailangan gamitin.
Yeah.
Sobrang solid. And of course, George pushing away Raze, forcing a flash.
Yeah, interesting mechanic kanina na naobserbahan ko. With the Weaver's Wall, even though walang tinatamaan si Elder Drake kanina, di ba ginamit yung Weaver's Wall to divide ADDU against the Elder Drake. Even if walang tinatamaan or ina-attack si Elder Drake, agresibo pa rin siya, gera pa rin yung gera.
Ay, ganun.
Hindi nagre-reset si Elder Drake, napansin ko lang, hindi siya umulit. Well, umulit siya nung umalis na,
Yung pag
lumayo
wala
na.
na sigurong enemy, or
Enemy
pag wala
siguro,
ng
enemy
vision
range.
sa
Oh.
champions. Any
Just-
champion vision.
Just an interesting interaction mula doon sa team fight na nangyari doon sa Elder Drake pit natin. Pero, into this game, it's very clear that Teletigers is, you know, doing quite a relatively good job defending and stalling this game against Rite of Passage. Ayun nga lang, malaking tanong pa rin, how can they come back? How can they catch Gosu? Kasi yun yung eminent threat. I'd say, into this game, lalo na when they are getting choked, hindi na sila makagawa ng pick. Maybe they can if Rite of Passage went for a split push Irelia. Pick up yung Irelia bigla.
Pero
Ganon.
right now, you have that Irelia na may Tornail at saka Guardian
Oo,
Angel.
tsaka
And like,
Guardian Angel. Tapos sasama na rin yan most likely sa team fight. Or baka
Chin.
mangyari na split, hindi magkala yung lanes.
Check.
Kundi mid lane top or
Check
mid
the
lane bot.
item of George. He has that Ascension.
Nice!
Talisman of Ascension instead of Righteous Glory.
Oh man, nice!
Diba? They want to rush it in. Ascension plus Mantra Inspire. Gulat, di gulpe ang idol of Durando ng mga papi chulo.
What is that?
Nagulat ako, like may talisman sa kamay ng jungler.
What the heck?
ADDU.
I mean,
Pulling it off.
ito na lang, iiwanan ko na lang sa viewers. I'm not saying it's... I don't like actually the pick. Like, you could really pick the Righteous Glory instead of the
Ascension.
Ascension. on that Galio jungle.
Hindi
Galio
ko alam.
jungle pa nga lang, medyo weirdo na, pero
Hindi ko magets kung ano bang habol dito is if yung cooldown ba.
what do you think, guys? What do you think of the Ascension Galio jungle?
Kung baka pag
Okay ba
nag-knockdown
yan?
tayo mamaya, may makita tayo. Nag-rank tayo. no?
Baka yung mga pro teams natin ma-inspire. Ayan.
Oo, alam mo naman ngayon.
Ascension Galio
The
jungle.
off meta is the new meta.
Oo, men. Lalo pa ngayon, pinapakita na dahan-dahan yung mga makukuha mong rewards sa end of season.
Ay,
no?
nako, ma-inspire natin.
Oo.
Mga tropa inspired na parang
Laki-
kahit wala ka makuha kay X, sa
dami-
LoL may makukuha ka.
Daming na-inspire dun sa mga lumabas na summoner icon.
Uy!
Borders.
Oh my goodness, the damage coming from
So, ang dami
Reaper.
tumatawag maglaro. Pero curtain call dito and initiate mula kay King.
And King. Okay, bumalik lang siya, but Hemoplague has been used
Yan, nabait,
kay
nabait.
Reaper. As
Hemoplague.
in bait lang, pero both teams using their ult. One
Ultimates,
from
yes.
Raze and one from Kitanda. Hindi ko na sure kung ano next na mangyari, pero nakakatakot. Lalo pat may burst pa rin to si parang Reaper against Gosu. Muntik na siya kanina. Buti
Yeah.
na lang nakapag, rocket jump pala.
Yeah. And you know, Kitanda is the one soaking up damage mula sa
The
member
bot
dito.
lane is being open.
Yan
No
ang
choice
yes,
tayo.
tara!
Kundi pumasok pa ng Jin. Wow, was able to take down George easily. Pero you can see on the backline, Omi using the Zonias and Happy as well.
Why
Both
pa si Gosu?
laid off. And here comes the rope. But Gosu is on the free hit. And
Carly!
Carly! Na-rack up siya. Natali siya. Pero here comes Reaper. Wala nang mana. Hindi sapat. And Sirius and Raze trying to go in. Mantra inspired to disengage. But 2 Zerots sa top lane. Wow.
Everyone is just on each other's throat sa larong to.
Nakakatakot to.
I wonder though, mukhang mahirap talaga mapasok ng rite of passage yung top lane. Interestingly lang, ang pinasokap nila ng damage mula doon sa curtain call ni Raze is Kitanda. Ang dami niyang na-receive na damage doon. He went below half health.
Yes.
And akala ko strategy yon na kunin mo yung damage as a Vladimir because you just
yeah,
regenerate.
you have the
Isustain mo.
transfusion.
Pero nangyari, nung may dumating na lane minions, hindi nila binigay yung wave kay Kitanda. So, ang baba nung life ni Kitanda for this team fight, hindi siya pwede makapuntang forward kasama si Happy to this damage. And when Happy tries to go for the backline, nag-respond ka agad yung members dito ng UST. And that's what make it awkward para sa ADDU. Good thing hindi nagmaasim si Gosu. Kung nagmaasim si Gosu dito, malaking bagay. Though interestingly, Reaper has no mana. Even though he's going for the engage. Again, Righteous Glory nga sana. Malaking tanong din. But, ayun, I wonder if
na-burst down si paring George.
I'd recommend
Sobrang bilis.
kung ganun yung config ng laban, why not really? Kasi Happy is not doing anything. Bago magsimula yung yung initiate na ginawa ng UST. So, yeah, maybe nag-split push na lang si Happy. He has the teleport.
Well, it was a good trade-off
Game
away from that Oomi casted the ult. Tapos parang hindi mo lang makaka-follow up sa'yo dahil Happy. Oh my goodness, Kitanda. Finishing audience at the 3-man idol of the run.
Oh, tumalon si
Gosu! And sa frontline, sobrang confident. And wow, Reaper tried to burst him down. Pero Oomi, and here comes Sirius as well. King finishing everyone. King diving in. Carly, mag-isa ka na lang. That's a 4-man. Charge has been used, pero this will be an inhibitor. Oh my goodness, this may cost the game. This may cost the game from the Tigers.
That is the game. That is a 50-second death timer. Good thing that Happy, though, he's still alive.
Wow, wala na rin palang turrets sa bot lane.
Oh.
They're opening the gates of
This is
mid
a very
lane and
close
bot
game.
lane.
Yeah.
Wow.
The jump in ni Gosu, I'd say na tama yung jump in, pero hindi ka agad nagamit yung heal at walang peel or shield na nanggaling mula doon sa Karma. And may big burst na nagawa si
Reaper.
hindi lang si Reaper, pati
Raze.
si King
Si King.
kay Gosu.
Yeah, yung jousting kasi, tsaka yung, what's that?
Oo,
Yung consecutive na
Look at Vladimir here. He's like Whitebeard.
Oh, wow.
Namatay
Oo nga, si Whitebeard, nakatayo.
Ganun ka-intense na yung laban po, mga
Tingnan mo
kaibigan.
si paring Jin, si paring Jin, inuulan pa siya doon. Grabe,
Ganun
ang
ka-intense
intense,
yung laban
ang
natin.
intense ng laban natin.
Yung mga
pre.
champions natin, nakalimutan ng humiga pag namamatay, pag nauubos yung life bar.
Kasi hindi na, wala nang panahon humiga.
Oo.
Bakbakan lang tayo, pero ito na ang replay.
Ano yan dead inside na
Ayan,
kasi
tingnan
already.
natin yung
Walang
burst
pa-
paring Shinbu.
Yes.
Paano
So,
orin mo si Gosu?
yeah, watch Gosu here. Really nice ultimate. Gosu jumps in. And Reaper collapse onto him. Ayun! Tama, Reaper.
Si Reaper, yung
Oo,
ano
malaki.
naman niya,
Nasalo na naman ang
Unraveled Earth.
nasalo na naman ang Unraveled Earth.
Oh my
Plus,
goodness.
hindi lang Unraveled Earth. Meron din kumidlat, Thunderlord's Decree din mula kay Reaper.
Tsaka yung jousting ni, ni King to forward. Nung pabalik siya, patay na.
Gosu, just don't jump, man.
Stop
Do not
jumping.
jump!
Stop jumping!
Stop jumping! Stop jumping! USD is gonna own you guys, and USD is doing it. They are pushing now. The top lane being able to take the inner top lane chariot. They have their eyes set on this top lane inhibitor chariot.
At ito na sinasabi mo, paring Shinbu, mula sa kamay ni paring Sirius from damage converting into
Oh,
the
sa
side.
backline! George!
Oh my
George of
goodness!
the jungle!
George, hindi pa walang idol of Duran
He
and
gets
not
the CC.
sure why.
Here we
Ayan
go!
na, 4-man, pero curtain ko, last minute trying to aim at Gosu. Pero Gosu
Talon!
still being
Gosu,
healthy.
talon!
Ayan na, tumalo na. Sirius goes down in the hands of Gosu. Ayan na. There's no chance of leaving. There's no chance against...
Pag eto, namatay pa si Gosu.
Ayan,
Hindi,
sige.
hindi, hindi.
Sige pa, pa-execute na lang siya. The mind games, the mind games.
The chase, the
Pero
chase.
yun na, Ray's trying to survive and the snare has been used. Carly trying to securing this one. Pero si George, andyan pa rin na yung pagpakpakan. Damage from
Oh!
Ray's. Oh my goodness. Shut down in the hands of... Oh! Oh my, serious.
Walks away.
Walks away.
In the glimpse of Gosu, ladies and gentlemen, but we have Happy here. Everyone is
Grabe. Lahat sila may kanya-kanya naka-agenda. Si
Yeah.
Happy, baala kayo dyan. Masaya ako. Dudurugin ko to.
They are doing what they can. You have to take note that Sirius is the only surviving member dito
Uy.
ng UST. Happy though is gonna blade surge in now with the backup mula dito kay George, being able to destroy the mid lane inhibitor ng UST. They have their eyes set on this bottom lane inhibitor, but look at the death timers. You have to take note. Homie will spawn. You could also have Reaper 10 seconds sa kanyang death timer, but won't be enough as this inhibitor goes down at my movement speed skill dito. Raya choose gas
Gas
mula
coming
kay Galio.
from
Plus, eto na. Yung
Ascension! Oh my
diba?
goodness!
Diba?
The big plays coming from that Ascension.
Ayan, so going into the replay here.
It's ano.
Ang ganda sana, na-isolate si Carly. I think it's the best member to get isolated.
Pero yung
Pero,
range kasi
oh,
niya, andun pa rin.
George talaga. I would like to comment UST, how they put their CCs onto George. I would like to check kung may tenacity ba si George. Kasi he would need tenacity because UST is doing what they can. They're, spending a lot of skill just to prevent their members catching the idol of Duran. But this is like a very clear win for ADDU University. It's very clear that UST did not account the flanking. The
Grabe
flanking.
yung flank coming.
Flanking Galio! Flanking
Nakakatakot.
Ascension! Jungle Galio! Mindanao, mga kaibigan!
The flank list man of Ascension.
Oh, saan ka ba? Galio Jungle!
Oy!
Ascension!
Now Weaver's hold, but here comes Reaper trying to burst down George, but I doubt kasi meron siyang shielded magic resist and
Oo nga.
Lavender wasn't able to hit.
Kunat
And
ni
here
George,
comes the
it would go south for
The
UST.
charge! Has been used to Gosu, but goes back because Happy is already present on the fight.
Yeah, Carly's
Cutting
just
off
walking.
with that teleport.
Carly is still walking din para salihan itong larong to. Napaka-close ng laban na
Na
to.
sobrang close nila, parehong basag yung inhibitor
Inhibitor dalawa.
nila.
Yeah.
Buti pa ang game na to, close kami.
Yes.
Pero yun nga, malapit na tayo magkaroon ng another Baron and Elder Dick is already live into that line. Mukhang magkakaroon talaga tayo ng matinding objective battle. It's either ride or die na tayo, mga papi chulo. So, ika nga naman.
Actually, pagpapasok ng late game, it's very clear everyone's gonna force something. The, isang on paper na strategy na pwede mong gawin sa late game would be one splitting and the 4-man pushing.
Or
Pero
the 4-man objective.
itong game na to, it's a matter of kung sino na lang yung mahuli at kung sino yung magmaasim. It's a matter of
Kung
execution.
sino yung magkakamali.
It goes clearly in the team fight na, not on the rotation. Kasi wala nang rotation!
Wala na, sira na lahat!
Nagpo-push na yung mga tao. Puro push na yung mga tao at defend lang ang mga tao ngayon.
Sobrang kailangan nila na dito ng very good decision making.
Yeah.
Ito na yung mga panahon na critical thinking when it comes
Oh!
Oh my Gosu! Wag mo kaming minapakaba, Gosu! And the third turret from the top lane has been took down by Rite of Passage, and they are focusing on the inhibitor.
UST
Pero si
has-
Reyes, fourth bullet kay paring George. But
UST.
on the side, yung NC King trying to tank all the damage from Gosu. Pero wala pa rin nangyayari.
Yeah, wala rin yung Hemo Plague. Wow.
Pero yan na naman. Oh, the snare coming from Happy, and the QSS is not, the Crucible wasn't enough to protect him. Pero si Reyes, oh my, idol of the land has been used once again. Gosu jumping in, jump once again. That will be the double kill. Jumping once again. That will be the third kill. Nagwawala na dito si paring Gosu. He wants the game. ADDU wants the game. they're going to take it away in the hands of Tele Tigers.
Ladies and gentlemen, an ace in the base being done here by Ateneo de Davao, right on passage, and that's gonna be the game for the win mula sa Mindanao, going to the semifinals. Once
Oh
again,
my.
Ateneo de Davao.
Oh my. Oh my.
What a game.
Goes
What a game
the
is
import
that?
from North America.
May
The name.
Goso
The
kasi.
name.
Yes.
Carried.
We all know dito sa LCL, when it comes to ADC, you know, that is being echoed na pangalan, it's gonna be Raze. It's gonna be Raze. But we have a new one. We have Gosu from Mindanao. And what is this game? It's like AEX once again. Like a team you always asking, what is that? What is that?
This? Talisman of Ascension.
Galio
Galio jungle.
Galio flanking. Plus, you know, being caught out of position, the Hemoplagues,
Yeah.
not even the best Hemoplagues, Ateneo de Davao, you know, doing a lot of mistakes. I'd say a lot of mistakes in this game. UST goes
The
by the book.
damage.
Pero,
69,000 shield.
yeah, I'd say, yun nga, ang ganda ng composition dito ng Ateneo de Davao, even though if it is not played according to the composition, but still, siguro, yung ano din, micromechanics dito, di ba?
Yeah,
Na-
hindi
sa paglalaro,
rin
initiate.
kasi na fully capitalized
Yeah.
ni Tele Tigers yung mga mistakes coming from ADDU.
Check on the damage, check on the damage. You could see that the leading champion in terms of damage would be Talia. Not Raze, though Raze has the better KDA compared to Talia.
Talia is at 61,000 while Tristana, Gosu, 69,782.
Yeah, and you could see
Solid
the difference.
damage.
You could see the difference how these two ADCs are played for these specific compositions. Kaya nga sabi ko, mukhang I'd lean more on a Jinx kaysa sa isang Jin dun sa game na yun. Even an Ezreal, I'd pick Ezreal compared to the Jin.
Yeah,
Sa laban.
like-
Jin is a good pick. Pero for that specific case,
Yung
lalo pa
DPS niya kasi,
naka-hyper
hindi
carry kasi.
consistent.
Oo, as in, clear na DPS yung approach dito
And
na Ateneo de Davao. You have Vladimir, you have Karma, and you have
You
Tristana.
also have that Yomus kay Jin eh. Pero isipin mo, Yomus Blade, paano kung nasa kamay ito ni Lucian? Plus the Black Cleaver. Diba, marami pang sana AD carry na mas na-outclass or na-outmatch. Yung Tristana, when in terms of course on the early game. Dahil ng early game, sobrang na-dish out ang
Oh,
bot lane
pero yun
natin.
nga, hindi naman sila maglalaban. What I'm saying is yung kung paano sila magdidish ng damage as at sa team, sa kabilang team.
Yeah, yun
I'd
na
say
nga, parang
mas
early
malaki-
game. Diba, yung 2 versus 2, laging nag-lead sa
Ah,
bot
well,
lane ni ADDU. Then yung team fight, mas lalo nag-lead. That is the result of the early game.
pero yung early game na yon nabawi pa rin ni Raze. Actually, maganda pa rin yung KDA ni
Yeah,
Raze.
maganda pa rin,
Ano ko lang
pero-
talaga, yung total damage.
Totality.
Yung
na
total-
pwedeng i-dish out
Yung total
ng champion.
damage talaga. Kitang-kita natin na baril lang ng baril si Tristana at tingnan mo lang yung yung Jin even without the numbers, even not considering the numbers, on a first look makikita mo na kahit pa sabihin natin mayroong big burst may big burst si Jin.
Isipin mo na magre-reload
Yung
sa
hit
Gera.
rate talaga ni Tristana napakataas, plus he got fed. Yun ang pwedeng nag-translate mula sa early game.
Yeah.
At Tristana getting fed, so na-mitigate, na-offset ka agad yung early burst damage na meron ng Jin.
Yeah,
And enter the late game. I'm leaning steer talaga. Pag very late game, I'm leaning more
Yeah.
on the Tristana.
Kasi isipin mo naman nagre-reload ka sa laban.
Yes, mga
This
pre.
is Tristana on steroids. Plus the
Yes,
Runans.
and again, we'll look forward on reloading onto the next game. Napakatindi ng laban na yon. Ang nanalo doon kayo, mga Summoners, grabe. Nanatungayan nyo ang laban na yon. So, we'll just have a quick break here at LCL 2016 Summer Group Stage Tiebreaker Match between Ateneo de Davao versus University of Santo Tomas. Big congratulations sa Ateneo de Davao. We've been your shotcasters for this game. I'm Shibu with the 149. Kasama ko po si Alpha. Maraming salamat sa Smart Communications. We'll be right back for Game 2.
O, punta na sila dito sa objective na to. Ito yung ano yung may ocean ganyan.
Dragon.
Ayan, dragon. So, kunin na nila yung dragon. Pero sinubukang i-steal ni Jin. Binuksan niya yung cortina, yung ult ni Jin.
Curtain call.
Yun, yung curtain call, yung W niya. Ginamit na niya, sobrang lakas. R. Yung R ni Jin. Ginamit niya pang ganda talaga ng larong to eh. Alam ka ba ulit larong to? Alam ko to eh.
League of Legends, man.
League of Legends.
Grabe yung ginawa ng Timo doon na sobrang lupit na chase ang ginawa sa kanya at nakapatay pa siya ng 3. Grabe naman ang ginagawa dito. Tama ba ako, paring Atlas? Correct! Tamang-tama yung pagsabi ni Maring Atlas dyan. And grabe yung final spark yung tumapos doon sa buhay ng Graves. Wow, sobrang tindi nun, Maring Atlas.
Naaalala ko nga rin yun eh. Oh. Maganda yun yung play na yun. Pero naaalala ko nag-Enchanted Kingdom kami ng girlfriend ko.
Oo,
Tas, ang lakas ng ulan.
Oo.
Hindi namin na-enjoy kasi syempre mga raids doon, di ba, outdoors.
Oo nga, may mga Ferris wheel.
mga disco magic.
Yun na nga.
Ano sila eh, wala, nabasa lang.
May disco baby nga, di ba?
Oh, may
Oo.
disco baby. Tapos pagka nag-Rio Grande
Ano
Rapids.
yan, hindi mo na kwento sa akin yan ng panahon na nag-usap tayo nung na about sa girlfriend mo.
Kasi, wala naman kasi yun dahil nga Enchanted Kingdom, tapos basa pa kami. Nung
Oh.
nag-Rio Grande kami, wala na yung essence ng Rio Grande kasi basa na kami.
Kaya nga. Ay, tapos na pa eh.
Blue team wins, pre.
Yun na nga eh. So, balik tayo sa ano ba yung nangyari?
Ready?
Okay, game!
Zero muna.
Holy! Holy mother! Oh my god! Alpha! Oh!
Ang lumit ang galaw! Hindi ko kinaya! Ibang-iba! Galaw! Ang
Al! Parts yan!
Grabe, nag-initial setup yung Jarvan dito. That opens up a first kill para to sa ating Bane. Now with a double kill, ako biglang nag-triple kill. Oh my god, it's gonna be a quadra kill. And he's gonna get it. Might be. Oh! It's gonna be pentakill, pre. Pentakill, pre.
And let's go into the drafting phase. Oh my god! Oh my GG balls! Brom support! Wasak! Tapos na to! Paring Shin! First pick Brom! Oh my GG-ness!
Actually, the reason why this play is so good for Salty Dogs is because they give no time for the enemy to react. They just go in straight forward, playing to their comp, and that's why I think they won the entire game.
Oh, exactly. Okay, there's gonna be a Rek'Sai going for the gank here in the bottom lane.
Oh my
But
G!
retaliation mula sa Brom natin. Tapos yung Vayne. Oh my god, bigla nagka-double kill! Double kill!
Alam na guys! Let's celebrate!
Okay, ito seryoso na. Aside sa mga points na binigay namin kanina, here are the essential things in becoming a shotcaster.
Dapat meron kang passion sa paglalaro.
Be polite. Be professional.
Always educate and entertain.
And most of all, reach out to the people. So, do you have what it takes to become a shotcaster?
It's the one and only Digo Double G. Snoop Dogg. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E.
Sige, pre. Ay, bawas na. Sige, sige. Ingat lang. Tara.